Feeling like this. Head standing up right now.
When you break my heart in two.
The past been set. Work. Bring the drums in, AP. I be incompetent, not to acknowledge this. Amongst the kings, queens, gods, and goddesses, still I'm convinced. After all the broken promises, I'm still trying to make mama rich. Or maybe I'm trying to make mama pissed, cause I used to love her, ain't got no common sense. I still do, hard to hide the sense of the mildew. Molded by the fungus, in the darkness of the darkest minds. Lines are dragging in that dungeon. Hungry, I supply to eat, just bring the luncheon. Fuck fun, stack fun, stay away from fuck shit. Waiting for the UFOs to abduct me abruptly. You can come right now, interrupt me. Hope I can bring weed on the flying saucer. Learning all this shit to turn you to Harry Potter. Question everything the teachers ever taught us. Another product of my environment. Ain't no 401k plans or retirements. Boss thing in my hand and get the firing. The truth hurts, baby. Don't lie to me. They say it's the land of the free, but the same land sold and bought people that look just like me. Knowing that got me focused. Enough bendos across the world to house the homeless. Trapped sleeping with rats and roaches. It's about money or moments, paper or purpose. How you a boss and you was never a worker. Serving a servant. Yeah. Real shit. I ain't just wake up like this. At least not today. I've been feeling like this. Head standing up right now.
When you break my heart in two.
The past been set. Work. Bring the drums in, AP. I be incompetent, not to acknowledge this. Amongst the kings, queens, gods, and goddesses, still I'm convinced. After all the broken promises, I'm still trying to make mama rich. Or maybe I'm trying to make mama pissed, cause I used to love her, ain't got no common sense. I still do, hard to hide the sense of the mildew. Molded by the fungus, in the darkness of the darkest minds. Lines are dragging in that dungeon. Hungry, I supply to eat, just bring the luncheon. Fuck fun, stack fun, stay away from fuck shit. Waiting for the UFOs to abduct me abruptly. You can come right now, interrupt me. Hope I can bring weed on the flying saucer. Learning all this shit to turn you to Harry Potter. Question everything the teachers ever taught us. Another product of my environment. Ain't no 401k plans or retirements. Boss thing What about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Seen your comment. You on the Wi-Fi? I don't know why it's doing that. Hit the speaker for me, babe. Turn the speaker off for me. Right. That might have been it. No, they don't have to leave it off. You can hear me now. Is it echoing? Is it doing anything that we wanted to do for the night? Is it lagging? Again, I'm working off of 3 or 4 phones. Y'all make sure y'all say happy birthday to the birthday girl. Happy belated. She dirty 30 now. That don't mean she dirty. I gotta watch what I be saying to her, y'all. She don't speak the same language. Yeah, birthday to the birthday girl. It's still going. I did something different today, so I went off on one computer, and I got the I'm finna change the angle and shit. And she said it's flirty 30. So I'm changing the angle. But as far as the audio, is it still echoing with the audio now? And this is why you need a team. Don't get it twisted. You need a team. Just don't go out and force a team. You can get it organic. Get somebody who believes in the situation or the mission. You know, it's gonna make it happen. All right. She said so. That I guess that no. Yeah, this is what we're gonna have to do to definitely smash them damn cigars. I know. I'm already knowing. This is what we're gonna need to do. You know what I'm saying? From now on, when we do shows, BK definitely probably have you outside the arena before we start. Make sure the sounds is good, everything is working. One thing is this camera seemed to keep lagging. This one look good though. That's my sexy side. You know? My head look flat and shit. One girl used to call me what she say? Got head like a loaf of bread. That shit used to hurt my feelings. I don't know why. Maybe because I know bread ain't no good for you. Again, man, shout out to everybody that's in YouTube land. That's the reason. I don't know, but it just hurt. It just hurt. It hurt my feelings. So I end up meeting her. I'm gonna kick your dog ass.
You know better than to put her outside when you're trying to do something.
What was I saying? I forgot.
How you was hurt?
Oh yeah, she called me loaf of bread head. I ended up meeting this young lady though. Again, as we got older. And that's how she reminded me of who she was, because I didn't know who she was. This was like, well, I mean, that's better than her be like, you know, I used to call you Super Tooth or something. She was like, I just called you loaf of bread. That's really not that bad. I guess as a kid, you take a lot of shit to heart. Yeah. You know, somebody call you motherfucking doo-doo head or something. That's really not that bad. Mm-hmm. Cootie Kent Lick, was it Cootie Cunt Kent Liquor? What? But yeah, okay. Yeah, you know I'm late, but we getting it together, sis. Next month we gonna start doing maybe 2 podcasts a month on Wednesdays. We're gonna keep the Feminine Energy Fridays going and Masculine Energy Mondays going as well. But as far as us doing a podcast every Wednesday, I think we should tone it down just a bit. So my homie Charles is in YouTube saying what's up to him. What up, Charles? Right now, BK the only one that's commenting. If y'all don't know, BK was the first to join the congregation. She actually is a co-host. Well, we both host, so it ain't no co-host, but she hosts the podcast with me on Wednesday. She'll be jumping in soon. And like I said, we got a special guest tonight. We got a real AT alien, born and bred.
That was cute.
What, the AT alien? You never heard that? What? I told y'all my girl weird. I told y'all she never heard of AT. You never heard them say about Outcasts or nothing? AT aliens?
Sound like it might be familiar.
Oh, well, yeah, she'll be here. She's a comedian out here. I met her networking, you know, going to the open mics, et cetera, et cetera.
And now that I've stepped into the fashion designer title, I do a lot more networking with these people compared to I just like dealt with rappers, not deal with like all forms of fashion. So, but yeah. So how was your birthday? Tell us about your dirty 30.
Really ain't did nothing yet.
But you,
The only thing I did was go visit my family.
you
That was
gifted
great.
yourself.
Oh yeah, I did. I gave myself a car.
She got a nice car, a Soul.
A 2020 Kia Soul.
She's upper echelon. How did it feel to be 30? Come on, talk to the people. 30 seems so far away for me now.
Seems like 50 is around the corner. That's what it feels like.
What? For all the things you could say.
It's true. It's not like
Feels like 50's around the corner.
it's like making me panic.
You in panic mode already?
Yes, you know how I am.
Don't do that. Don't be
It
like
feels
that.
like I'm the type of person like I'm always thinking like ahead, so it feels like I'm already there. But internally I'm great. Living life. I'm blessed.
So you feel old already? That's
That's what I'm
you're
saying. I don't feel old, but it's just like
Age-wise.
30.
Like you Caesar. You're a Caesar.
I was never one of those kids that was excited to get older.
You already look like a kid. So age is it's nothing. You don't got no gray. Well, you got one gray hair that we found last. Was that last year when you found that gray hair? Your mama found that when she was gray hair. But that don't look at my shit. Like got this whole you dig. What's up, man? I see some more people just pop in this joint, man. Your names don't pop up as y'all pop in, but I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. I'm worthy to Surf Ninja 219 by way of Gary, Indiana. If you don't know what 219 mean, I'm an artist. I take whatever the God universe give me, I use it as a canvas, and I paint one hell of a picture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and this is my podcast, Church in the Wild with Worthy. Right now, you have the real first lady. The first, she just don't got on the big hat, but she in the front seat. She in the front pew.
Stop my face. That was funny.
What has stopped? I want to know. Is it stopping? Is it glitching on y'all end? Like when y'all seeing it, is it glitching? And if it's not, do me a favor, shut it live. We finna get lit. As the young folks, I don't even like using them words. Those clout words. We finna have a good time though. My homegirl, Facebook sister Janice said to me that, what you doing, it seems like one of those 90s card parties. And I like that energy that you bring in. And when she said that, that resonated with what I'm trying to do. So that's pretty much where we at with it. Grown folks, the kids asleep. It's some shit on TV you could be watching, but it's not going to necessarily help you or change your thought process, how you going about things. So we just use my platform for the opportunity to talk about whatever's on your mind. Whatever's on my mind, we get opinionated. We agree and disagree, but in a respectable manner. Again, this is the first lady, aka birthday girl, aka Queen Ace. If you've seen me before, you've more than likely seen her. She's really why everybody like me. It's the truth. But yeah, she's gonna be joining us for a second. Well, actually, I don't know. Is you starting your fast with me tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Which part of the fast are we? No, but I am though. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing exactly what he's doing because he just takes it too far. I don't think he really understands. You don't really gotta do all that. He be trying to kill himself. I've been there, not trying to go back. So, healthier lifestyle choices.
We were supposed to be fasting with our ancestors, though.
Mm-hmm. That's how I'm fasting with my ancestors.
So what type of? Oh, so you gonna make healthy lifestyle choice. So you gonna eat meat?
Yes.
Is that healthy lifestyle choice?
Mm-hmm.
This is when she started getting serious. Y'all notice when she have her fucking hair right here. She getting serious as hell. V, what's up, man? I appreciate you for tapping in on YouTube with me, sis. Hey, if you don't mind, whether you're gonna be here, I gotta send you the tracking for your hat. I sent the packages off today. If you don't mind, share the YouTube link on your Facebook, or share the Facebook live video or share both. Shit, you know, just go overboard.
Mm-hmm.
Do a little too much. I'll appreciate it, but I do appreciate you tapping in for this moment, whether it's for the remainder or whatever. But yeah, we was talking to her about this fast. What's going on with this fast?
Yeah, healthy lifestyle choices, you know. Waters only.
Put your hand back right here.
Yeah, waters only. You know, no sweets, you know. Keep the carbs to a bare minimum, you know.
Bush. Nah.
Says the man with the apple pie.
Man, I've been going crazy. I've been feeling a certain type of way, so I've been eating weird. I'm getting it together though. And
it's my birthday month, so I've been eating horrible.
Again, yesterday was her birthday. She went to
So was
Louisiana.
the whole month.
The whole month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm with you. No, I don't know about the whole month, bro. That's too motherfucking. That's too long.
You know, with all the what you call it, like the year leaps. What is it called? You know what I'm trying to say?
Leap years. Year leaps.
Now me saying it completely backwards. And you know, like all the extra days in the months.
I got you. I'll send it to you in 1 second, sis.
It's a little off, so I feel like the whole month is probably a birthday somewhere in that fluctuation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like some Gemini shit to me. V said, "Happy belated birthday, Queen."
Thank you.
V's a Sagittarius.
Uh-oh.
V's a Sagittarius.
So it's my mother.
I'm
just ready for, it's a new beginning. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's bigger and better.
BK is full of shit. That's why I don't even. I fuck with her, but I don't fuck with her.
See, the whole season.
Yeah, see, that's just too much.
Mm-hmm.
Just you got too much.
You gotta just celebrate your life and all the accomplishments that you made, and that takes more than a day.
How is it being a Gemini, like being two-faced? Tell us about it.
No, that's a common misconception. Not two-faced, just two different people. Okay, there's a difference.
Man, go let your dog in, bro. You know what? You talk to them. You talk to them, because this motherfucker sitting here crying at the door, bro.
Two-faced is when you two-faced, like, you pretend to be one person, but then in real life you a whole horrible backstabbing. You know what I'm saying? That's being two-faced, being sneaky, being conniving, being unworthy. You like that? I only said that for him.
I'm back. Hold on. Start over. Hey, everybody that just joined in. I appreciate y'all joining in, man. We gearing up. This is episode 8 or 9. Right now, I got wifey. It was her birthday yesterday. We catching up with her. BK, my first member of my congregation, also the host, one of the hosts of the show. She's in the comments right now. Should be on here in a minute. We got Goldie Locs gonna join us momentarily. I'm thinking maybe about 20 minutes. She's from Georgia, comedian, very funny. Happen to be a female as well. It's gonna be my first in-studio guest. Gary, I want y'all to show out for me. Again, everything I'm doing is showing you what's going on in your face, not just showing you the good shit, but showing you the bad shit. Not just showing you the easy shit, but showing you the hard shit. But fuck that fact, I'm not just showing you the hard shit, but also showing you the easy ways of promoting and marketing yourselves and doing it when it's about something. It's about a moment, not money, or what I say, not paper, but what is it? Come on.
I was literally somewhere else.
You for real?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how you wanted to set this up whenever she come.
Do you know when Pat Sajak talking Vanna White don't just go somewhere else?
Do you know I am not no fucking Vanna White and I am Queen Ace and that is it and that is all?
What is wrong with this lady, y'all? Do y'all know that's the Gemini? Now back to your two-facedness.
Not two-faced. Not two-faced at all. Two-faced is being sneaky. It's when you're conniving, when you're pretending to be one way and you're really a whole nother way
y'all agree?
You know what I'm saying? Now being two different people, that's different. See,
so you
I got different sides.
A woman in the what?
You know what I'm saying? Still don't do that. Still a woman. It's just two different women.
Oh.
You got the good girl that follow all the rules, that's real nice, right, that want to help everybody, that, then
Henny, stop playing with me. Henny, get back in your cage. Stop playing. Sorry, we got a dog which thinks that she's really, really a person. She really, really, really.
Why just be standing there looking at us like that?
Like I didn't know that dogs do the Zerby thing or whatever the fuck that is. Whatever that stupid shit is, bro. Like somebody gave them a shot
what kind of dog does
sugar.
Dogs did he ever have? Like, what's going on?
I'm from the hood, bro. We didn't like. Did you see the video of the dude giving the motherfucking dog CPI mouth to mouth? You seen it? You ain't seen y'all. Did y'all see the video? Talk to me. We talking. We conversating and shit. Sus, I'm gonna send you a invite in about 10 minutes. I want to chop it up with wifey for a second and just because it's been pretty hard getting her on here. She's so fucking busy. She didn't even want to get on here now.
Amanda knows. Zoomies.
That's my G right there. Amanda, how you feeling tonight? Ladies, how y'all feeling? I see we got a room full of ladies right now. No guys, or at least they're not commenting. But to my ladies that's in here, how y'all feeling? If you could write one word that could describe how you feeling today, write that down. It's the middle of the week. We getting towards Friday. Don't forget, you got one more day before the weekend. Yeah, hey, it's party time. However you decide to party, relax, whatever. Yeah, but that Zoomies, she be acting like she done got a shot of cocaine in her doggy tail or something, bro. I'm just.
And so I'm like, dogs do, especially when they're puppies. You know, puppies got so much energy.
She said, "Hey, babe."
Hey.
Yeah, she's Miss Gemini. Birthday was yesterday. She got a new car. It's pretty nice. I like it.
I just felt like I deserved it.
I mean, you deserve much more than that. And this coming from your man.
Oh, I think.
And I'm thriving hard. I'm thriving mentally. I'm just be beating myself up. But what I found out that beating yourself up doesn't really get you anywhere but like in a deeper hole. So on a more serious note, if you find yourself going through things like me, but you're no longer in a competition where it feels like you versus the world and it's more like you versus you, the trick is to truly stop doubting yourself, stop, allowing the insecure energies to have power or whatever. You got to find that motivational voice that's in you that knows you could do it. That voice that's like, hey, fuck that. Fuck what they talking about. You know what time it is. So, yeah, you definitely deserve everything, sweetie. You deserve a lot more. You get on my nerves. Don't get me wrong. I'd be lying if I felt like.
Trust me, the feeling is mutual.
Feeling is mutual, whatever. Mm-hmm. I mean, puppies are just like toddlers. Mm-hmm. They don't listen and always busy. I've had so many dogs, but I don't remember interacting with dogs this much. Or maybe it's just because I'm the head of the household, and if it ain't even her, because majority of the time I do the dirty work when it comes to her, the dog. But I did get the dog. I did choose to gift her with a dog. We talked about this on one of the episodes where I feel like sometimes people, I could ask you this, do you feel like at times people find themselves doing things to make others happy but don't take into consideration that it possibly won't make them happy in the long run?
Do I think people do that?
Yeah.
Yes, all day, every day.
Is that an issue that we need? What you mean?
What?
Well, I'm confused on where you was going with that, bro. Like
confusion is what it was.
Yeah, you're taking me off.
I learned to stop doing that a long time ago when
cats get zoomies.
Yeah.
Could you imagine a cat scratching your fucking cat up because it got zoomies? Can you really get mad at a cat for doing that? Like, can you even get mad at any animal for having zoomies?
Some people declaw their cats.
That ain't gonna stop them from zooming.
No, but it's gonna stop them from tearing up the couch while doing so.
She said camera 2 is lagging a little. Yeah, and I think that's why I switched the I put this camera on the side so you still got that view going. But again, once we make these next changes, sis, we get us some cameras and we start doing the pod once or twice a month. I'll be working on getting new computers as well. She said she'd be pissed off.
Sit.
So what, Amanda, you're a cat person, I take it. You like pets, but you're a cat person. Any other cat people in her? You a cat person?
I've had cats.
No, are you a cat person?
I like cats. It's just not. I don't know. I guess I like cats. They just don't like play. But then I don't really like to play a lot. But then when I want to play, I want to play for that little second. Makes sense.
Kind of, sorta, I guess. Do me a favor, beautiful. Shut the live on your phone so some of your folks can come here and interact with you.
Are we finna be
What? Talking what?
No.
No. Oh, maybe later once you over there. So yeah, you know I could just.
Don't. I hate you. Man.
I want to give her away. Cat. Yeah, I got bad allergies. So with cats, although I like cats, I'm not even equipped to deal with them. My mother told me growing up that a cat tried to take me out. I don't know if it was the truth or not. The cat name was Sheba. I've always had a fascination for cats. I just can't seem to be around them. Allergies. But even with Henny, our pit bull, my allergies be acting crazy and shit. Y'all know any remedies for the allergies when it comes to the pets? Like it seems like since I changed my diet, and I got some. Y'all remind me, BK, when you get on here, remind me to fill you in on the new information I've got as far as our panel member who's a farmer. Like she's actually at the top of the food chain when it comes to farming, and she's black, and she's in Northwest Indiana. So when we giving out certain info, we can definitely give out certain locations where they can find these foods and things. But back to what I was saying, do any of you guys know any home remedies for like dog allergies or maybe shedding, shit like that? That's what really makes it hard for me to be a owner of a pet. Like beyond the whole zoomies and just being crazy and want to be up on me, it's the hair. That's really it's the hair. It's the hair.
I mean, we just had that little hiccup with her though. Mm-hmm. Figuring out what was going on.
She always say a little hiccup. She'll be like a belch. Like how she licking your shoes right now.
No. You want to go to your cage?
Yeah, I told her your ass. I told me my fucking ass.
No.
Don't give her away. Because every time I tell Gayla I want to get Henny away, oh no, we didn't did too much with her.
We've been through hell and back with this girl.
Stop. She keep asking me, you think she remember her brother? No, the fuck, she don't remember that dog. They've been gone for 4 months. She don't remember that dog at all.
She definitely does.
But all right, we're going to get this motherfucker rolling. We got enough members of the card party so far. If y'all got any topics that y'all wanted to speak on from the past, whether it been, Masculine Energy Mondays. Amanda was in here when Richard was in here talking, and he said a lot of things. Some I did agree with, some I didn't. But maybe that might be a topic you guys want to start with. Don't forget, I've got 2 sponsors now. I've got Kyla, Kai. She's one of the sponsors. She's how would you describe that? A food vendor. She delivers throughout Northwest Indiana. She's got the cold shoulders, the warm hugs, the sweet buns, etc., etc. I always say that, if you want to compare it to someone, you could compare it to Cinnabon. She's blowing them out the water. I actually let me pull up her bread and I can put her menu up here. You guys feel free to reach out to her. Like I say, she deliver, place your orders. We were doing a giveaway, but we weren't able to get anyone to participate at this point. I know what it is. We're not doing too much fun shit. We really talking about real life stuff, whether it be about health, just the things you
ain't
eat.
Drama.
Yeah, it ain't a lot of mess.
Mm-hmm.
So but that's cool. We're gonna pace ourselves. We're going to take advantage of the organic folk that we have coming in here with the genuine spirits. And shit, we'll just randomly pick somebody out of that. But up here in the screen, is it that way? Or is it this way? It's this way. But it's up there. I got her menu. She got her number. Again, she delivers. Secondly, I want to shout out my other sponsor. What's finna that? Damn. Glad you caught that. Secondly, oh yeah, you're right. Let me Let me pull that comment up. Actually, I did forget about that, about the sweet libations.
Yeah, good girl.
If I'm saying it right, libations, which is the alcoholic drink she has, and everybody don't make good drinks. So she's all around the board. It's getting warm out. Congratulations to her and any other parents that got kids graduating right now. Summer is here though. Don't forget, summer is here. We need some.
Trying to figure out which one to unplug.
Fuck a rule. Fuck a rule. You can unplug your charger, babe.
Yeah, but where it's at, that don't really help us.
One second, you guys.
I might turn off the thing. Everything.
You good?
It almost did. I'm telling you, pushed it down. Okay.
Baby, such a sweetheart, y'all. And secondly, our second sponsor, BK Bling. Again, first member of the congregation. She actually right there. For the ladies who work and can't keep nails long, whether it's because of the physical work they do to chipping their nails, or they can't keep them just because they don't meet the criteria to keep the job. She does press-ons. I think she said she's also doing toenails, but hey, some women don't got toenails, I want y'all to reach out to sis, even if it's just to see what she got, because that vibrates a different energy, and then that'll have somebody feeling great about themselves in a business, or it might just spark a different energy for a new creation. So when you do see BK, y'all make sure y'all follow her, Brianna Kine. She in the comments. She network with her. Good peoples. She know a lot of shit. Yeah, that's that Gemini. She said, yes, our feet gotta be pretty too. Yes, my baby graduated from pre-K. Yeah, sis, congratulations again. Congratulations to all the parents. But look, let's start right there. We'll start right there. I'm really trying to wait till Goldie get kind of close. BK, I'm trying to, chop shit up in a certain manner. But let's start right there with the graduations and the proms. How do you guys feel about the whole how we celebrate those things now compared to how we used to celebrate them? Something that stands out to me is the money that's spent. When it comes to the proms, shit like that, I think that could be kind of outlandish, but I know baby like to do it big, so I don't know how she would want to do these things when we have kids. But how y'all feel about that?
Not too big.
Not too big.
Yeah, you better run back in the cave.
But how do you guys feel about that? Like, I seen one young lady actually got like a full ride scholarship. I don't even remember to what school was it. I think it was a Ivy League college. She was African American, but I don't even think the race card even matters when it comes to something like this. Let me know if I'm wrong. But again, her parents said she got a full ride, and they felt like, why not go all out for the prom, even though it was a bit much. It was like, shit, we don't got to pay for college. We don't got to pay. She ain't pregnant. None of that. Why not? So, how you feel?
I agree.
You would do it?
I wouldn't do it as to leave my family bankrupt or nothing like that. Like, I wouldn't go overboard where we're struggling. But as much as I could, yeah, I would. Because, it takes some hard work to stay focused in school and do the right things and make good grades. You know what I'm saying? My dad, believe it or not, I want to say he took out like a loan for me to go overseas to Bermuda to do my pageant thing or whatever. And it was there for that and my graduation dinner and stuff. He got me a car, graduation dinner, went overseas for a pageant. Like, he was, and when I would tell him, because, I wasn't oblivious. I knew life was hard. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, like, it's okay. We don't have, no, you deserve it. I'm going to make it happen. Don't worry about it. I love that man. He was so awesome. That's
dope. But I had something to say. I felt like I had something to say, but I was trying to figure out when in the midst of saying that's dope. So I'm not kind of stuck.
As far as me saying it's okay?
Yeah, because you don't find people, especially kids, that say that, And do you feel like you said it was okay, or you approached it like that because he had already done so much stuff for you? Like, as far as doing things that going the extra mile.
Her. I was like, who's calling me? Hello?
Hello?
Hey. Yeah, we here.
My guest is on the phone. Baby is handling it. See, teamwork make the dream work. Y'all shout out my Gemini. Y'all make sure y'all tell her happy birthday in the comments. Sus, when she gets in here, 10 minutes into talking to her, I'm going to have you join. I wrote down a few questions, for a real cool person. Definitely, if you saw the videos that I posted of her, fun. Like, don't care. Don't give a fuck. No filter. But I've been able to talk to her on a personal level, and I know she got a testimony that she can share that allows me and my folks to understand that anything is possible. Again, trying to figure out my passion in the midst of doing everything that I'm doing, and I know that everything I'm doing has something is in tune or twisted or has some type of grip on my passion. So I'm gonna keep doing it. But in the midst of that, I'm inviting people to be a part of the podcast, wanting to ask that. Y'all gotta remind me. I want to know what their passion is and how did they find that out. Because a lot of folks are telling me that my success that's here is just a matter of me figuring out what my true passion is. I don't know if it's like doing this type of stuff, this whole creative thing, and making others feel good or get an understanding of themselves and life in general. It's like my knuckleheads or my weird folks in a good way. Not like the bitches is weird, those weirdos, but the weird folks are like a little standoffish, but once you figure them out or they get comfortable, you're like, oh fuck, these people are a blast, We go through shit quietly. You don't know how we made it through because we don't. It's not easy to share that shit with everybody. Everybody is not as understanding to these stories. But she's here. And what is you in there biting on? Hey, what is you in there biting on? Whew, I'm sorry, y'all. She's an Aries like me. I know she cool as fuck. You saying it's okay, made him want to do it even more. What was you talking about? Her dad? Yeah, we were. All right, I'm finna send you the invite as well, BK. And what time is it? I'm gonna send you the invite, sis. Make sure you share the live a couple times. I want you to join at it's 9:41 now. If you could join at 11:05 at that time. So I want you to help me share the live until you join so we can get it back up to them 10 people. We had about 10 people. I don't know if it's the lag or what it is, but again, it's gonna take a team. It's gonna take people that's really into the message that we deliver and want others to hear it, to comment, share, get the algorithms jumping. But yeah. And she's definitely a hoot. I'm using all these old words because I'm old. I feel more than old. I know I'm old. Like, I'm old. Amanda, you still in here? Who all still in here? Let me see who all in here, man. Hold on. I see that I got somebody in YouTube land still. I appreciate you tapping in with me. I had about 6 people for a second. It's really I be forgetting. I ain't gonna say it's hard, but I be forgetting that I'm running both on Facebook and YouTube. So I apologize if I'm not giving y'all attention, but I do appreciate y'all. I see Tamika Turner was in here, amongst other people. I've got a dope ass support system when it comes to the ladies. The ladies really surf with the ninja and keep it wavy with me. I do the same, so I appreciate it. But feel free to shut a live. I'm gonna play a little music in the background just for a second, cause wifey just went out to get her I'm gonna be rolling up tonight. I said I wouldn't be smoking on camera, but today is my last day, so I go into my fast. I'm going to another journey. I just want to get better, so I'm getting rid of some more toxins. Some more toxins. I had to stop smoking tobacco blunts, and for some weird reason, I started back smoking. Well, less weird, but because wifey birthday, and I told her I wanted to enjoy her birthday with her. Okay, babe. Huh? Did she have any money with her?
I don't know. She not here yet.
Was she?
I think she's in the room funny.
Oh, probably the. Hey, you know what? When I get a left side address, it never comes here. They always ask me before we get to our apartment.
I think they just not put in the right address, because when I put in 60, my address. Get the address. When I put in that address, are you giving me the right address? You know, the apartment address and ours is the address.
Okay, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So it's pulling them to the
apartment. Yeah, just like buy it, and they probably going into the wrong one. Because you know they all right next to each other.
That makes sense. When she in
but you just need to tell them to call you before they turn in. You know, you still can't just be giving people.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, I'm on right now. My Gemini. See, she was in Gemini mode. And then she be blanking out, y'all. She be somewhere. She could be looking at the screen this whole time. She not looking at the screen. She not looking at the screen.
When it comes to me, she don't get no fucks.
I said my location, though.
Why you gotta be chewing on that bone that loud, fam? Damn. Bruh. Finna have company. Hey. Hey. Goodness. Yeah, so and I finna send BK the invite. I was reading Dwayne that sent me a message. Actually, I think I sent you the link already, sis. Check your inbox. I sent you the link already. Definitely. Hey man, I feel like what I've been doing the past couple weeks is truly making a difference, even for the couple folks that's sitting on here, because they know I'm not on here with no mess. You know, the only time you can really have folks sit and wait on Facebook is when they like genuinely fuck with you. And they only majority of the time fuck with people who messy. Unless you got a real positive message and you want some evolving shit. So I appreciate y'all. I know y'all rocking with me. I'm trying to see. I can't hear it. And I don't want to turn it up. Let me see. Hold on. Kill my nerves. I'll be lying if I don't want to turn it up. Let me see. Hold on. All right. Just doing a little volume check, y'all. How y'all feeling, man? Come on, man. Let's get activated. How y'all feeling? Comment one word if you could describe how you feeling today at this moment. Whether you tired or exhausted because you had a long ass day, you know, busy work schedule. Maybe you excited because some dope that's finna occur. Man, don't be doing that like you know big ass dog Henny. She little as hell.
Man, that dog big as fuck, boy.
That dog this little.
Shit, we all dogs.
How you feeling?
But you said I want to get away from niggas. I'm gonna move all the way out here. Get away from niggas.
Henny. No. What's up, bro?
Oh shit, how you was okay?
Yeah, you
okay?
Yeah, you act.
We on here?
We here.
We talking?
We active. I started.
Hey, I
talked
know.
About you a bit.
I know. Yeah, I'm a mother. My daughter got out of practice a little later than expected.
It be like that.
Yeah.
Y'all excuse us. We wasn't ready because we supposed to have a little tree ready and stuff. Let me slap at you one time. Oh, we good. You good. All right, y'all. So this is my guest. This Goldie, Big Goldie, Goldie Locs.
What camera I'm looking at? What I'm looking at?
So we got the side camera that'll get you, like, in case the other camera lag, to show you, is this your good side? Which side is your good side?
Oh, I think all of this on this side. Okay, see.
But this one, just in case that one stopped, but this the main one.
Okay.
Then I got the big screen so you can see. I can I'm gonna pull up any comments when people start commenting.
Okay.
And I don't know if I gave you the full rundown. So my podcast is called Church in the Wild. Cause we in the wild and we just talking that real shit, you know, filter.
Okay.
I got one member of the congregation so far. Her name BK. She come in and out from time to time. She gonna pop up on the screen a little later and ask questions as well. Then I'm able to also pull up these comments. So these are people that's watching us right now. We actually run it on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh shit!
YouTube, I really my following. I got like 500 subscribers, but it's a little shaky as far as when they get on here live. So we might be up to 6, 7.
Okay.
We was at 10 people on Facebook, but it'll be. And then they usually watch. You know how the haters do? They watch when it's done, or they watch so you don't see it.
Okay. Okay. They don't actually click on the video. They just watch the video.
Yeah. You got it. They like messy shit.
Yeah,
they like messy shit. My folk, they not used to this word yet. They don't know about this word.
Okay. All right.
So how was your day today?
Productive.
That's one hell of a word.
Productive. Yeah.
You got some shit, made some shit happen. Man.
Of course, every time, all the time.
Made some shit happen. I'm surprised you're not out, doing your thing, working.
I really want to go to Columbus tonight with Funny Mommy, but I was like, nah, I'm fuck with Worthy today.
You fuck with Worthy, or you didn't want to make that ride? You gonna say
no, because I was gonna ride with her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride. I don't give a fuck about driving. I drive. Like that's what I do. So.
You work then.
Yeah.
That's why I fuck with you. I do got some questions, but it's gonna be an organic conversation. But that's why I fuck with you. That's why I be reaching out. I know you're a hustler.
Yeah.
You move how rappers move when it comes to that. And I know you ain't been doing. I think you told me you ain't been doing this comedy thing for a super long time, right?
No, I ain't. So it's about to be 3 years this year. I've been doing it on stage. But I've been doing comedy all my life, like as a little kid. Now, like for example. Like back in the day, children be watching cartoons. I'm watching Comedy View. I'm watching BET Comedy View. All the stand-up
Simone,
comedy shows,
all that shit.
And then we'll have a talent show during Christmas. So my talent was comedy. I would just imitate the jokes that they said on Comedy View. And my shit was funny. I've always been naturally funny.
So you always wanted to do this?
Yeah, I always wanted to do this.
That's one of the questions I wrote down. She already answering questions.
Yeah. I always want to do this shit. I love talking shit.
3 years.
3 years.
3 years. This ain't gonna be all about comedy, but it's gonna kind of work into your testimony, because I know that you got at least one, if not several, but I use my podcast for motherfuckers to learn from an example. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers going through the mud and still come out clean type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, 3 years. How was it your first time doing it?
Shit, my first time doing it felt like I've been doing that shit for 5, 6 years. The reaction that I got for the first time really like gave me confirmation that this is what the fuck I want to do. Like the way that they laughed, and I was able to get up there and I was comfortable. I was nervous, but I wasn't nervous because I ain't scared of people.
You was already popular, like going into this?
Well, a lot of people, they be saying like you need to do a podcast or you need to get on stage, and because I used to just talk shit in my Instagram story. So people would just be like,
you got some wild ass Instagram stories.
Hey, man.
Y'all gotta follow her. I'm trying to put y'all on the game. Y'all like
you get frisky on me.
Yeah. You like that type of stuff. She one of the ones, but it's really in good fun.
It's all in good fun and good laugh, because laughter will take a person a long way. You don't know what they're going through. You can be depressed and you find some shit that's funny, and just for that moment, the depression will go away. Do
that for you, like. So I know you a comedian and you go out and make others laugh and they end up feeling better. But on the other hand, how does it do for you? Like
Well, real nigga shit. I had lost my boyfriend in a car accident. It's about to be 5 years. And he passed away in September. And then 2 months and 5 days later, my best friend got hit by a car. And she died like 5 days after she got hit. So I was very depressed. Like, this is my first time ever losing people. I ain't never been to no funeral like that. I ain't never lost nobody close. And these were the only people that I hung around, be around. So I lost my best friend and my lover, my boyfriend and all that shit. And so what got me out my slump was I would watch the 85 South Show. Okay. Every time they drop, I would watch that shit. When I start feel like I'm about to cry, I watch. Then I'm like a nigga, strong niggas. I don't like to cry in front of people. I don't like to cry in front of people. So what I would do is I would surround myself with a bunch of people. Okay. So it'll keep my mind off of things. And if I did want to cry, I really couldn't because there was too many people around. So that kind of helped mask what I was going through. But laughter, like I would have to laugh. I had prayed to God, like, I want to laugh again. I want to be happy again. I want to miss people again. Because people would be like, I miss you. And I'm like, I can't tell you that because I really don't miss you. As people I really miss that I can never touch again. So simple things like that,
That's deep, though.
Yeah, no, I really.
That's a different kind of feeling.
Yeah, like when you lose someone that you love, that you're intimate with, that you be in every day with, that you have fun with, like right before he died, we was in an argument. We had an argument. He's a Pisces. So he would like to make up first. Like he would say he was sorry. He don't want to fight. And I'm an Aries, so I'm very stubborn. So I just be like, you ain't got to be with me. I ain't got to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I could be with whoever I want to be with. And he was like, I love you. And I was like, I love you too. And we kissed. And we made up, and he left, and he just never came back. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how the situation.
That's how it happened.
You remember it?
Because he called me. He said, "You come pick me up," and I was like, "I'm asleep." And he was like, "Well, I'm trying to get a ride home." But I was like, "I thought you spend the night at your friend." He was like, "No, I'm trying to come home." So he was calling people to come home, but he didn't. His friend, the person that he was with that night, his friends that he was with, ended up trying to take him home, and the friend fell asleep behind the wheel. And everybody in the car had a seatbelt on but him. He was in the back seat. From there.
I'm sorry to hear.
So that's what I tell people. I don't give a fuck if your ass in the back seat, but a seatbelt on.
Yeah, I lost some friends in high school, so that changed my life. And I'm sure that's your lover, so that ain't even comparable.
Then my best friend died right after that. And that was like my lover too.
That make you wait your real lover?
Yeah, like that was my best friend, but we was like, well,
see, I told you I shoot one.
Another level with it.
Where's my lighter?
That was my baby mama. And whatever you do with your baby mama, that's what I was doing with mine. That was my best friend the whole wide world.
Damn, man. I mean, I'm glad that we can get a laugh.
Hell yeah, you're gonna definitely get a laugh out. Because now I'm getting stronger. I'm healing. I can laugh.
Your angels, though, why they say people looking over you with how I see you moving and how good, I know why you the way you are now. But it just
I move by myself all the time because I ain't fake. If I don't want to be around you, if I can't be around the people I want to be around, then I'd rather just hang by myself. So I do a lot of shit by myself. I go to the club.
That help your success though, don't it?
It do. But sometimes I think about it, I be like, damn, should I be clicked up with these? Because these people over here, they clicked up. They on flyers every time. They getting shows every time. Because they working together. I'm really working by myself. But then again, I'm not a click up person, so I can't.
You fuck with who you fuck with.
Yeah, I fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person.
I see them all fucking with you.
Yeah,
but you still have your moments where you could tell Goldie is like.
But
Goldie like
Goldie's her
Batman.
own entity.
Goldie like Batman. She'll work with y'all motherfuckers, but she'd rather do the job by herself.
By my goddamn self. Everything by myself.
Oh shit. With that said, everything I asked probably will roll from what you talking about. So you be by yourself. Is it because is this like comedian shit? You already a woman. Or I heard you say bitch before, so fuck it. You already this top-notch comedian bitch. You only been doing it for 3 years, with some been doing it, you know what I'm saying, forever.
Yeah.
I know it's competitive, so I ain't even gonna ask that stupid question, but how competitive is it?
Oh, it's real.
Of course, I can work whenever.
Yeah. He got a finance assistant.
Shout out to my Gemini, my assistant for the night. Happy birthday. Yesterday was a birthday.
Oh shit, happy birthday!
Yeah, baby turned 30, dirty 30.
Oh, you that ass.
Yeah.
She don't even look 30. You look like that.
I just told her
28. 27. Okay.
I done heard about how she was with her best friend, so I gotta watch Goldie. But how competitive is that shit? I mean, I know y'all do a lot of probably, a lot of smiling in each other's face.
Yeah.
But how you see you already
it's
like
real competitive. It's real competitive. Like sometimes it really irks my nerve, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really a male dominant sport, comedy, because there's a lot of female comedians, but a lot of male comedians make it. And that's because a lot of male comedians relate to a lot of men and relate to a lot of things. And a lot of female comedians talk about a lot of sucking dick and fucking. And so you got to be different. You got to be unique. You got to stand out. Then on top of that is like everybody got an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got an opinion about how you doing your comedy. You should do this. You should do that. And it be like, damn, like, do you let me work my kinks out the way I work, because we all unique, But this shit right here, but sometimes I got a joke about who dick I gotta suck to get on this stage. But sometimes it's really like that. Who dick do you really gotta suck from the back to get on this stage? Sometimes these motherfuckers will be running these rooms, they want you to lick their ass. Sometimes they pick you. You could be sitting up with your name on the list. Your name could be the third person on the list. Your ass is not going up.
This just sound like rap, like the open mic shit.
It is like it's like who you know. It's all about who you know now in the world. Not about what you know, not about what you can really do, but who you know. Put you in a position.
Are you in the position? So are you? Is it because of who you know or because of how hard you work?
I really think it's because of how hard I work, because I really don't know nobody.
Okay.
And so,
no, I'm asking that I feel like I got you.
Yeah,
you're gonna help motherfuckers.
I that's why I be by myself, because I can move and mingle the way I want to mingle. I can speak for myself. I ain't got a bunch of motherfuckers representing me that ain't funny.
I be seeing your posts talking about how motherfuckers ain't funny.
They ain't funny.
She be posting about motherfuckers too. Like,
I don't give a fuck. They ain't funny. So I it's like I do all the work for myself. I'm network. I'm learning the meaning of what network really means. Get out there, shake hands, say your name, then you perform, you turn up, then they really see who the fuck you really is. Then they'll fuck with you.
Building a relationship.
Right. You build a relationship, you perform in front of them, then because now I do know some people and they do fuck with me, I got one that mentored me when he first saw me perform. But it's like sometimes you got to.
This a female mentor?
No, it's a male mentor.
Okay, I figured out.
D'Amico mentored me when I first started. The lead in me let me host Fume a few times when I first started. I was like, man, come on with it. But I think that's because being by yourself, like you are your best representation.
Fume. Oh, that's why I met you at Cafe Fume, man.
Fume.
They shut that down, right? Or they don't do open mic?
They just don't do open mic. I don't think they shut it down. They do a lot of other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a little background about the Fume as far as I know, and y'all know I'm from y'all from Gary, Indiana, it's a long way. But that was one of the locations that I was led to go perform at.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in there. It was really for it seemed like it's more for comedians, more of a comedian community.
Mm-hmm.
But rappers come up there, and she fucked with me tough. A couple others did too.
Cause your shit was bopping.
But yeah, and I appreciate that. But yeah, you cool on that. But seeing you there and seeing the others that I built relationships with them and start networking, but it's a whole new ball game. But even to see that y'all competitive, it's like, damn, this shit's scarce to make it to the top. Everybody trying to make it to the top.
Especially in Atlanta. You live in Atlanta now. In Gary, Indiana, I couldn't tell you how the movement would be, how fast you could elevate from there. Here in Atlanta, yes, you can elevate fast, but best believe it's 25,000 other motherfuckers doing the same thing that you doing. I don't give a fuck what field you in. You want to be a medical assistant and go to school for that shit. It's 25,000 other people trying to be a medical assistant. It's a race. Here, it's so many people, it's so much opportunity here, but it's a race.
But it's opportunity.
So
you just got to work hard.
You got to stand out.
Yeah.
You got to really stand out here in Atlanta. Like, it's plenty of
You do, though. You do, fam.
I try.
It's a couple that y'all, like, the couple that I talked to in politic with, shout out to Randy, Destiny, none of y'all are similar.
Hey,
you know
man,
what I'm
them
saying?
two people unite. Them is some hilarious
and your friend,
ass people.
Mama,
Funny mama.
Funny mama. I only seen her once, but she was funny.
Brandy
genuinely
is hilarious.
Funny. Genuinely funny. But none of y'all seem to be like, I can't compare y'all. Y'all got y'all different styles. Even y'all voice, the way y'all
those are those people you named are genuine people. So it ain't no competition. They in their own lane. They real comfortable with themselves. So it ain't no competition. To be real, they've helped me in so many ways. Took me out of town for my first time. Brandy, really destiny put me on with Brandy. Brandy let me go with her, helping me with all type of.
So is her name Brandy or Randy?
No, you got Brandy.
Oh, funny mama. Okay.
And then Randy.
Okay.
I fuck with Randy because anytime I ask Randy for any advice, she gonna give it to me, and it ain't gonna be no fake shit. Her energy is always good with me. She didn't let me perform in her rooms before. Anytime she have a room, she hit me up and let me know. So like I said, it's just all about, you know what I'm saying, how you moving and networking, and the people you networking with, they energy. Them some good women. A lot of women don't embrace other women like that.
That's what I would say. I feel like it's got to be competitive. And again, I'm bringing her on here, bro, because she done made it to me, but she ain't made it.
Yeah, I'm somebody, but I ain't really somebody.
But she at that limbo where a lot of us be, and we get stuck and we call it quits.
Yeah.
So if you get to hear somebody else's journey, their testimony, what they dealing with may sound compared to yours, may sound the same or similar. You can use the good and take the bad. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I hear a lot? They be like, "Oh, you a newbie, you fresh, so your drive is hard. Wait till you've been doing it about 5-6 years, then your drive gonna slow down." I wanna be like, nigga, 5-6 years, nigga, I'm gonna be on Netflix somewhere, bitch. I ain't finna be right here with you. Okay. We at the same fucking level, and I just got here, we performing, doing the same open mics and shit, and you 5-6 years in, and I ain't even 3. 3 is what, August 1st, goddamn it. So come on, bro. Hey man, these hoes talking.
It'd be a situation where you receive a compliment or some of that fashion, or maybe a comedian that you look up to, or just thought was the shit. They said something to you in a positive way that made you like, yeah, I'm on point. This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
I don't want to say it's like one, and it's not like one particular comedian. It's like my peers. My peers compliment me a lot. You know, when I get off set, you know, it's a regular boom when you get off set, like good job. But with me, it'd be like, damn, Goldie, that shit was funny. Like that joke with the like, bro, that shit is funny. Go like the way that the way that they dap me up and the way that they compliment me, even when we not on stage and I'm to the side and they be like, Goldie, I see you doing your thing. Like you really been out here hustling. And I be like, thank you. You know, that let me know somebody, either you just playing, you just making small talk, or you dead ass serious.
Right.
I'll take both. I don't know.
Right, because you wasting your energy, I take that shit.
So I take it, you know.
BK, I sent you the link in the inbox. I can't send it via phone. My phone ain't acting right. But I definitely sent you the link.
Oh shit, she said she had Avery.
Oh yeah, she was talking about you earlier.
Avery's in this motherfucking
Let me pull up. That's us.
BK. Okay, they ain't representing.
She is the first of the congregation to join. And I sent her whoever we interviewing. She want to check your page out. She's like, oh, she Aries like me. Yeah, so yeah, I did send you the link, sis. I definitely sent you the link, and I just looked in the inbox. It says you're looking at it. So if you could send it, because I can't, or you know what, I could send it to you. We ain't gonna just talk comedy though. So, but I want to know this comedy your passion though, right?
Yeah, that's my passion. That's my only passion. That's all I want to do is be a comedian. That's it.
Make people laugh.
Just make people laugh. My God-given gift is making people laugh.
This not gonna be a hard one, but it's like the question. She really you an example of what I'm trying to push, but it's kind of easier when you dealing with somebody who ain't doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you like, well, maybe you should do this, and
right.
You an example of what I want to do. Like I'm talking to some guys earlier, and I'm with me doing everything. They like, bro, you creative as fuck. You just missing your passion. What is your passion? What do you just really love to do?
And what do you really love to do?
I don't know no more though. I feel like it was music growing up. I tell wifey this all the time. It was always music, but I didn't make any money or enough money. And clothes, I've made double, triple, whatever number you could think of money compared to the music. But I love music at the drop of a dime. But it don't pay the bill.
Well, your passion gotta be something that you do that doesn't require you to be getting paid for. So, for example, you got to do it no matter whether you're gonna get paid or not. That's just because that's what you love to do. I do comedy. I do open mics all the time. I didn't travel places and ain't got paid to do it, but I do it because I like that rush when I get off stage, and it's like a high. Like I always refer it like a crack high. Like if they was that high, yeah, like you just be, whoa, yeah, I just hear a line in this bitch. That without you even having to worry about money. Money cannot, because you're not gonna make money.
Put your email in the comments. I'll email it to you, sis. And I know that, but I'll make clothes. I like making clothes, and I get a rush, the same rush I get from somebody hearing my music and performing for free that I get from giving somebody some free clothes. And they're like, man, I love this shit. Or they post a picture. So can that intertwine? This is what I've been asking people all day. Can those type of passions be one passion?
I mean, who says you gotta have one passion? Who said you gotta be involved in one thing? Like
they were saying, like in order to be successful, first you gotta pick one thing that you're passionate with and stick with that until you're successful, until you cross a threshold where you can use your finances or the success you made to do something else. They like you. I'm doing so many different things: podcasts, making clothes, rapping, going to work. That takes away from whatever my passion is.
How if you're doing it? How is that taking away from your passion and you living your life? You doing your rap, you rapping, you making clothes, you go to work, you make your money. I mean, what is it taking away from?
Well, it puts me in a financial rut of sorts. Like when, with the time that I do the other things, if I'm at the age I'm at, if I'm not making money doing those things, is that what type of passion is that? Unless it's gonna make me money in a couple
That's the
years.
thing. That's the thing. You keep saying making you money. You cannot have that mindset of behind a passion. It's not a passion no more. Right. It's just some shit you want to do to make some money. It's no longer a passion. A passion is doing it without the thought of making money behind it. You doing this because this is what you love to do. So if making music and clothes is something that you like to do, but it's not enough for you to be like, I'll just do this for free. I put my money behind it and then just go wherever, but it doesn't matter because it makes me happy that somebody got my clothes on or somebody listening to my music. You trying to make some money.
I agree. But I had to put it out there how I be visualizing it in my head. But
that's normal though. Like for your passions, you want your passion to work for you.
Can I get a little, come on, get some input? You over there thinking about what we said or?
I mean, if you want some input.
Hell yeah, I like, this is what the conversation for. Like,
I mean,
even to hear what you got to say, man.
I feel like you should always do what makes your heart happy because you're going to lose sanity otherwise. Mm-hmm. However, I also feel like you got to make it make sense.
Mm-hmm. That's the part. Make it make sense. Like, and so if you're going to do it in a strategy form.
Right. Don't just do it and throw away. We have to learn from our mistakes. We have to grow. Because at the end of the day, we live in a real world. You know, so.
Man, babe, I'm finna send you this link. Can you email this to her?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I can use Facebook. I can just send it.
Yeah, she's talking about it ain't working on Facebook and how I got everything set up. I really don't want to interrupt it and nothing shut down. And then I caught a little buzz, so I'm so Goldie, man, just for the little brief intermission, since it kind of toned down. Like, if there's anything on your heart, like through the spirit that you want to tell people, because you just feel like certain folk lacking in that shit, whether it's health, wealth, just anything for real. You never know who want to hear what you
through the spirit. The spirit is telling me
man.
that it's a mother out there who wants to follow her dream, but she can't because she got a bunch of children and she ain't got time to do shit or take care of them children and work. Bitch, you done forgot about yourself. Sometimes you gotta say, fuck them kids and put yourself first. And the reason why I feel like I am gonna be so successful and because I can move the way I want to move because I put myself first, then my children. If I ain't no good, if you ain't no good, how can the children be any good? They learn from anything. All they see is their mama stressed and don't do shit, but drink and stress out and try to find her a nigga. Get out there and find yourself. Put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Go buy yourself something. You know, you ain't gotta always spend money on your kid. Go buy yourself something. Pay somebody to watch some children and go out somewhere and go outside and get some fresh air, bitch. Do something with yourself. It's hard. You know, you forget about yourself when you become a mother, a parent. You forget who you are and you put them children first all the time. And that's good to a certain extent. Like, you love your children more than you love yourself. You should always love yourself first. Then the rest will follow. It's on your shit.
I say that to everybody though. You gotta love yourself.
You gotta love yourself.
Be your biggest supporter.
Right.
I was gonna ask you at one point, how do you juggle everything you're doing with being a mother? But basically, I
put myself first all the time. I just
sacrifices.
I made sacrifices and I made sure that my shit in order. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna put myself first. I'm gonna make designated days for myself. I like to go out Friday nights and party and dance and twerk to get away from working 5 days a week, dealing with my kids. I got a 16-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 10-year-old. Everybody wants some shit. Everybody like to eat. They gotta cook. Motherfuckers be got practices and shit.
They go BK in the background.
Hey,
that's your Aries friend.
That's my Aries friend. Aries!
She finna join. I'm gonna pull up.
But these niggas ain't trying to jump me.
It's 3 of us because of the Gemini over here in the corner. 13. What was other?
16 and 10.
So with you being such a raw comedian, but it's not. I haven't seen nothing that was distasteful. Like it was all tasteful, but it was edgy.
Yeah, it's edgy because I'm gonna say the things that people want to say, what they scared to say. But it's not about what you say. It's all about how you say it. So I'm very player with my shit, witty with my shit. So it's not gonna come off offensive. So I don't try to hurt nobody's feelings.
Do you feel like? Do your kids see your shit?
Yeah, I show my children my shit all the time, especially my daughter.
So they help.
They know they mama. Shit, we go to the fucking beach. They won't want to have her booty out every time. But they know they mama.
I love it.
They know they mama. They know they want more food. They know I don't play. They know I say shit all the time.
I'm gonna pull BK up. I'm sure she got questions. She's better with the dialogue than me. BK, what's up?
Hello.
Listen, let me turn you up. Say something.
Can't hear me?
Oh no. Say something now.
I know. I think I was covering my mic up on the phone.
Okay. What's up, sus? How you feeling?
I'm good. Can't complain.
Shining over there, Aries.
What March April Aries?
Huh?
You a March or April Aries?
I'm an April Aries.
Oh, I be running into y'all a lot.
You a March Aries. Y'all nicer than us.
Yeah, y'all April Aries assholes. Y'all very mean.
We not mean. We assholes though.
This is my first fight ever right here.
It is.
Been like literally like fight.
Yeah.
You told him last week. I gotta tell him this week. We gotta keep it going.
They're not letting grab you.
No, she one of them though. She real deal. Holyfield, beat your ass.
Hey, it was your fault though while we fought. So
Could have been long. I don't remember that much, but I remember you were trying to tear me up. What's up with you though? How you feeling?
I'm good. Can't complain.
We not interviewing because I don't want to call it an interview. You know, I got Goldie with me tonight.
We just talking real shit.
Talking real shit. And she just she's pretty successful at what she does. And you know, every time I bring somebody up here, I want to have somebody that can motivate a motherfucker, inspire. And she fucked with me, so
the long way. I like your music.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And our folks need to know that, you know, it ain't all peaches and cream throughout going through a career and reaching for that top. I be needing to be reminded as well. So I use this as well for me. And from what you're saying, you got anything you want to ask us or, you know, just want to share with her?
Today was my first day, you know, checking out your content, and I definitely followed you. Definitely funny. And I can tell that it's natural. It's not forced. It wasn't like, okay, yeah, let me go on and scroll past this shit. Like, it was cool. I really enjoyed it. Like, keep up the good work. I don't know if I'm going in and out.
Well, just a little bit, but not too much. You good?
No, okay.
I posted your video. I posted the video of you on your birthday, and then I mixed, of course, the video where you singing into the
human mic. Yeah.
Yes, the human mic.
I got a lot of compliments on the human mic.
I'm sure you did.
From niggas.
That shit was funny.
It was. That's what
a lot of women can relate to that because a lot of times that's really
let
all it
that
is.
go. I ain't letting it go. If it's looking like that, it's hard to let go. While you be broken, I ain't letting it go.
It be like that sometimes.
I can take
Look
it.
at him. Hey, how like what was the concept behind that shit? Like, where did that come from? Did you just think of it and just like, fuck it, let's do this? Like, for the
Man, I had that skit in my head for a whole month and some change, and I just needed somebody to do it with. But I'm a choosy lover, so I don't fuck with a lot of niggas. But that's my baby daddy, and my baby daddy is gonna participate in whatever I want him to participate in. He was a good candidate.
I don't know if she's talking to somebody behind, but I'm listening. That was
edgy.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom.
Okay, I didn't know if you had us muted or not, but that was edgy. But again, it was
I did
edgy to the point where it was like
I really needed to do that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I needed to do
it's
that.
right there. Like damn, this funny though.
I needed somebody, so we starting to hang around each other a little bit more. So I was like, I got this skit in my mind. Just
y'all hanging a little more.
Yeah, we really
little rekindle.
We is.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
We healing each other because he needs some healing too. Men need healing too. I'm healing. We touching each other. We healing each other. No, real nigga shit though. He needs healing too. Like he went through a traumatic incident, and over the course of 3 years, like it will fuck a person up. So now that he's back, like he needs somebody around to make him smile, to keep his mind busy, like other people kept my mind busy. You know what I'm saying? Like a year after my boyfriend died, a year and some change, he was in an accident with his girlfriend at the train station, and they fell over the rail. Like they was at the top of the where you pay the money at. And they felt they was leaning on this rail, and this concrete rail broke. It's a concrete rail. And the concrete rail broke, and they both fell over. The girlfriend died. Oh my God. And he hit his head. He like broke his pelvic from the fall. Because it was like a good, I want to say 80 feet fall. Like it was high. It was very, very, very high. 80. So then as soon as he got hurt, they locked him up and they charged him with murder. They tried to say he pushed the girl over. But he didn't. Yeah, he didn't because he fell over too. So they kept him in Rice Street.
While he was fucked up.
He spent 3 years in Rice Street.
What?
Oh my God. Innocent. Didn't do nothing. And past February, like it was February, beginning of March, he had his trial, and they threw everything out.
Oh, he better go get that money. I know he got
some
money.
I hope he sued the city for that shit.
So, like I said, we were killing some shit. I get some shit situated. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get me a house. I'm just trying to put my children in a good environment. And if I got to do what I got to do, if I got to spin the block and put that nigga back up, I'm going to do it. Fucking something. I got a right road.
I was going to ask you, how do you get ready for shows when it's obvious? You just do exactly what you're doing right now.
Be myself. Fucking somebody. I got some shit. But no, like really shit. Like we had our own relationships going on. But he wasn't never a bad dude to me or nothing like that. He wasn't no cheater or nothing like that. He really loves me. But he was just lazy at the time. And I started quoting Tyler Perry moves. Bitch, I can do bad by myself. Like, I'm not finna be doing this with you.
Your Aries is definitely Aryan.
Yeah. But he needs something healing, and he needed from somebody that really understands exactly what you're going through. I lost a lover too. Like that shit hard. have nightmares and shit.
Yeah, that's
and
different too.
with men, y'all don't like to talk about shit. Like y'all like to bottle shit inside and just live. When
we talk about it the wrong way, when we try to talk about it.
When you try to talk about it, it's like, because you want somebody to get you right then and there, and they may not. She may not understand you at the moment. You know what I'm saying? You want her to, because you don't never open up. But when I do, bitch, you don't understand, and I don't want to talk no more. I don't do
But you know what? We as women don't always make it a safe place for men to talk. So the fact that you're making it a safe place for him to release, that's a wonderful thing.
Right. Right. When a man can really just let his guard down with a woman and talk, like it's very hard. But it will get there. That shit take time. I tell people a relationship, you don't really know who you with until maybe about 4 or 5 years in the relationship. Then that's when
you live together.
Yeah, and you live together for that long. Y'all together all the time. It takes that long.
Is that true, guys? We hitting our 4-ish, 5-ish year mark, so.
She know what make you tick, what don't make you mad.
Don't like that. They can't see you,
she know the good, she know the bad, she know whether she want to deal with your ass or not.
Right. She know the buttons to push that can't nobody else push.
Yeah. She know how to calm you down. It's just all about you relaxing and, connecting with her so that y'all don't clash. That you do open up and talk. As
wretched as you act, you have so much.
Look, let me tell y'all something. I thought about this shit on the way here. No cap. I'm from Atlanta. It's the accent that you hear. People sometimes, I feel like, confuse the accent as being ratchet, as being ghetto, but this is Atlanta culture. This is just how we talk. When you go to Louisiana and you hear their accent, people don't be like, oh, you must be from. They be like, I like that accent that you got. Not until you really have a conversation with me and sit down, I ain't no, simp. I'm really smart. I do research, I got a daddy. My daddy taught me a lot of shit. Okay? Fuck you talking about. Yeah. So it comes with a lot, but the accent, a lot of people like it. They love it. But I think some people.
I love the accent. I live down there.
I'm not talking about the accent. It's more of just.
That nigga think I got roaches.
No. See, is that what ratchet mean down here? Because a lot of people got roaches in Atlanta. In Georgia, period.
He got me all out here.
I mean, it's not hard to have roaches down there.
He out here with the Mexicans and shit. Amanda Harris, yes.
Like when I lived down there, I worked for Service Master Clean, and we cleaned $1 million house, and it's not like they had roaches, but that motherfucker had roaches. Like
they had roaches? No more water bugs. They ain't had no roaches. They ain't had no nigga roaches.
No. I know the difference. I know the difference.
Yeah, because it's you got the water bugs down here, the big ones.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the big black ones. It wasn't them.
They was nigga roaches in the mansion.
Nigga roaches.
Come up in some rappers or some shit.
Amanda has said
they was white.
You on point with it.
Some drug dealers was living
a relationship.
They was white people, and they tipped us $100 a piece, and it was about 13 of us clean the house.
I'm sorry for the white people looking, but white people do.
Yeah.
Like I said, they weren't like nasty, and it wasn't like taking over the house, and they was everywhere. But you could see where dead was around.
Cause roaches don't even live in neighborhoods like that. Like for real. I don't know. Somebody brought them over there.
They probably did.
In their purse. A roach will crawl in a bitch purse. Real quick and try from here to there. Let me catch it right. Don't let it be a baby roach. Grow up.
You know what scared me? The first time when I lived down there, I swear to God, I seen a flying roach.
Yeah, that flying roach is something serious. Like, I thank God, you know what I'm saying? That I got boys in my house to kill the flying roaches because me and my daughter don't fuck with bugs, period, whatsoever. Flying roaches and that. I almost broke my ankle.
My whole understanding
I almost broke my ankle trying to kill that flying roach. And still missed. I said, you know what? I can't go to sleep tonight because that nigga is going to bite me. They don't even bite. They're just big.
They do something.
They creep you out.
Yeah, they do. I can't eat after I see one of them motherfuckers. I can't do nothing.
I can't do shit either.
I had a recurring nightmare about a flying roach for the
longest time. They want to fly in your mouth or something when you was younger, so when you sleep. Tell them the story.
Oh, shit.
What would you have to be going on for a bug want to fly?
But you had to be in a deep sleep for your mouth to be that.
I'm talking about a good sleep.
God damn, all the roads to be like.
It wasn't all the way in. It was just crawling on the outside of my mouth.
Oh, my God.
Because I had ate before.
Oh, that make it even worse.
I was at my aunt's house sleeping over, and I ate some food before I went to sleep. And my mama said I get to wash my face, and I didn't.
She said,
and the roach.
Yeah, what she told me, she said, when you go over there and you eat, you have to wash your face before you go to sleep.
Because the roaches are crawling on your face.
She didn't tell me that. I mean, she should have told me.
That's new. Goddamn.
Yeah, like
roaches.
And I was like, yo, I was traumatized. I told my mom, I don't know if I can go back.
That mean the roach.
I told my mama, I don't know.
I'm traumatized for you. Shit.
I can feel that Crawley feeling right now.
Oh, just doing this with the
Ow.
I gotta rub my lips together. What, babe? Sorry.
You made her relive that shit.
Was it a big one or a little one?
Time, man. Let her see one or something like that. She get the wigging the fuck out.
Yeah,
she be
man.
fucking flash.
Hey, I'm curious. Was it a big one or a little one?
It was a
was it a nigga roach or
I don't remember.
And water bugs is different.
I thought this was a nigga roach because the way she said, her mama said, wash your face before you lay down. That means you got a lot of roaches.
But I mean, I figured it was a nigga roach, but I wanted to know, was it a full grown nigga roach or one of them little babies?
It might have been a medium size.
When I felt it, I remember waking up and feeling it and just swatting it, and
it was a big ass roach because she swatted it.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
I didn't tell my mom I don't think I can go back.
Yeah, after that, it's like
I would have never went back.
I love her. I do.
Hey, let's talk about something else other than roaches, bro.
All right, go with the roaches.
Yeah, I've been here itching and shit.
Yeah, I've been rubbing this week.
What I seen you won a couple contests. I usually be thinking contests rigged, but I know you don't fuck with a lot of people.
Nah, man, them motherfuckers be rigged. I did one Sunday. I don't know where the fuck these people came from. North Carolina, they came from Charlotte. And it was supposed to be a game show.
Okay.
But it really wasn't a game show. It was a contest, a round for round contest. So it was me, Oshanji, and Funny Mommy. We was representing Atlanta. And then they had 3 niggas from Charlotte and the lady from Charlotte. Well, they got down, brought their people in. We had people there. Make a long story short, the bitch cheated us and said that the men won. But when she announced it, the crowd was looking confused. That's how we know there was some bullshit. Because the winners would get $100 a piece. So I won my round. Like, I won.
$100.
Nah, I ain't win shit. I won 3 DD's $25 gift cards. That's what that bitch had. I'm going to use them. But I'm just saying, nah. What we think they did was because it wasn't enough people at the door. Like, she didn't have enough crowd for people paying at the door. She had to pay the people from coming from Charlotte. So she just gave them $100. Just said that they won and shit. But When we tell them,
that's some bullshit.
Yeah, it's some bullshit. But I won another contest backstage. I won a $250 cash prize contest. And I went to the semifinals. I didn't win that, but I was close. I think I was able to win, but I left early because I went and got some dick. But I mean, I went to go fuck. So I was like, fuck that shit. It was taking too long. Anyway, I got to go to work in the morning. I'm trying to get this shit. But yeah, man, I'm just starting. So I ain't afraid of no competition. I ain't afraid to go against nobody.
No, you are Aries. We are naturally competitive people.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely
first thing you lost.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do my best, and my best always get me to where I want to be. I get my 110% every time. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it's obvious. Even through our conversation, you making me feel, I get to see another side of you per se, like the intellectual side of Goldie, the big Goldie part.
Big Goldie, not
big
little.
Goldie, yeah, not little.
Not little.
Any.
Now, being from Atlanta, how do you feel about the influx of people coming down there?
To be honest,
you hate that?
I really don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they starting to do little weird shit. And now people from Atlanta be like,
that's a great question, BK. Thank you.
We know that ain't nobody from Atlanta doing no shit like that because we don't even rock that way. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to be mad that you said that, but you know what? Gary folks say that shit all day about Chicago.
I mean, you know about your people. You know what your people are doing, what your goddamn these ghetto ass Chicago people coming over here doing shit, trying to make it look Iraq, look Afghanistan, a little bit black.
Name some, for example, that didn't occur out here, and you was like, nah, that ain't.
All right, let me give you a real nigga example. The city of Atlanta, the gangs have risen. We got gangs out here now. We ain't never had no fucking gang. This one no gang city. Everybody cripping in blood and throwing up gang signs. We got a lot of like crime and shit like that. So, for example, I live in the hood. I live right across the railroad track from where I grew up. I live in Pittsburgh area, and that's an area where it is starting to be gentrified. Meaning we still got crackheads and abandoned homes, but right there in between the abandoned home, you got a $500,000 2-bedroom home. $500,000. You got $1 million home right here on the corner right here. Like you got white people walking their dogs in the neighborhood that we'll never thought we'll see. So now they got this center. It's called Cop City. They call it Cop City. Yeah.
I heard about that.
Yeah, it's a place where they gonna train the police not to kill your ass when they go out.
No more trains.
They got signs in my neighborhood saying they don't want the police to move into the neighborhood. They give police, like
extra money to move,
discounts or whatever on the homes to move into the community. Like, it's a bad community. Fuck you talking about? It's shooting every night. First night I moved out there, me and my son was dodging a bullet. No cap. Like a whole shootout. So they don't want the police. But me, I'm like, let the motherfuckers move. More police, less niggas. They scared to do shit. Cop City, these crackers keep coming in talking about no Cop City. They're gonna Cop City, they're gonna kill us all. No, motherfucker. Cop City, Cop Country, this motherfucker up. I don't give a damn. It's just certain stuff.
I get it, dog.
Certain stuff, certain people speak to us, and they don't know. Like, we tired of this shit. Like, you're not from here. We are.
So you said
you ain't gotta deal with the bullshit.
I'm still waiting for an example because all on Instagram, anytime something happened, they be like, "This ain't Atlanta folk." So Atlanta folk definitely be still in the room.
Like when they set that Wendy's on fire when Ray Shaw got killed by them police. That was not people from Atlanta who set that Wendy's on fire. It was white people from another place. Right. When they was doing the riots for the cops, Cop City, and the police had shot and killed somebody, but they was throwing cocktail bombs and shit at the police. They did the mug shot of all them people. Not now one of them motherfuckers was from Georgia. Nowhere from Georgia, period. Well, and it was one nigga in the bunch.
Around that time when all that was going on, wherever it was happening, and I think that was a lot of people, imposters, doing the shit to make it seem like it was black people doing it in general.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think people be doing that. I don't even think people be trying to make it seem like black people doing it, because crackers gonna do shit all the time. I think it's society. I think it's what we perceive. People automatically gonna think, oh, some niggas did that. But here in Atlanta, when they doing shit like that, go on Atlanta Scoop. You can look through them comments. They be like, no, that's not Atlanta people. That's not a black person. A black person wouldn't throw a cocktail bomb at the police because we know we're gonna die. Certain shit you just gotta know. Niggas not gonna.
I think the housing scamming that going that's really bad down there right now is most definitely outsiders.
Well,
no, that's Atlanta.
That's just Atlanta.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, what scam? Like,
you know how
but I say that because when I lived down there, like, of course you got scammers and shit everywhere, but the way these
they scam you.
They tell you they got
a lot of people where they're posting taking houses that are really up for sale or up for rent, but they're taking them and reposting them and taking people money. And then the real owners of the house are like literally coming to their cribs like, hey, bitch, you ain't gave me shit. I don't give a fuck who took your money. You gotta go.
Right, on my life. Because you know, some of the cribs they rent out, they have like the key in the lock where you can just put the code in there. It might have been somebody who stayed there or rented the crib.
Or went to see the crib and got the number. Oh, wow.
Like I said, wifey got done like that. I think, not
that's
her in general, but it was like $1,500 or something like that.
That's a horrible feeling. Because for some reason, when we moving, we always moving with our last. And for somebody to take your last, god damn. I want to kill a motherfucker.
Say you always moving with your last.
Always moving with your last. And for somebody to be evil to take your last like that.
But we got to definitely boss our lives up as black people and stop moving with our last. I know today that's one of those convos like how we usually do, but just take a lot of the positive shit she said from the shit and know what you got to do. You can't be moving.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if he told you, like, we do a word of the day, and I heard you say that they're gentrifying your community.
Yeah,
that's really not gentrification. That's colonization. Gentrification actually is when you're building up a community for the people that's in the community. When you have outside people coming in and taking over and building like $1 million homes in the middle of the fucking hood, that's colonization.
I disagree. Gentrification all day because
if you look up the definition of the words, it's not. Gentrification is when you're taking an area and making it better.
Building that stuff in. We had them one number of projects.
Right.
When your big mama and everybody at one point in time the projects was thriving, where they look good, everything. And because the older people kept it up, it was a village. Once that shit started running down and you don't take care of where you got, somebody gonna come in and, like you said, build. And
that's when they colonize the area, not gentrify
it. You look the word up on, BK.
Now they got based on income.
What you look?
You gotta go to the etymology of words.
Because in the regular dictionary, say the process whereby the character of a poor urban area is changed by wealthier people moving in.
Right.
improving house and
Yes, that's what it has become now. You know, I go to etymology of words.
So you saying what root of the word?
Go to dictionary.
That's just like when
what she's saying.
That's just like how white people came over and they took over America. They colonized it.
I get what you're saying.
The same thing when they come into the black communities and they're trying to do it here in Gary as well. They're colonizing the area.
Let me chime in. So what we do when we do the words, although you know the dictionary do give us what the meaning is now, we try to find the origin of where the word started and what it originated from, the meaning, the first true meaning of it. So what she's saying is she looked it up from like the origin words of what gentrification meant at first before we start using it as a term. Not everybody gentrification is gentrification that.
No, just go for the actual go to dictionary.
I know,
and get the actual definition.
Right. The dictionary only gives you the meaning of the word. That's how it's currently being used. When you go to the etymology of the word, you go all the way back to the original meaning, what it first meant. Not what it is now.
But no, I disagree though, because just because you moving a certain kind of people out and a certain kind of people moving in, that don't mean white people doing that because niggas is doing that. Asians is doing
true. And that is the thing. I'm not saying, I was just using that as an example. It can be white, black, or whatever. If you go into an area and you make it to where the people who are already there can't afford to live there, you're colonizing their area. You're taking over. You're not helping them. You're not making it better for the people that are already there.
But the people that's already there, if you're not making it better for yourself, and you the one allowed this to happen.
And don't get me wrong. I agree with everything that you're saying. I agree with everything that you're saying, but at the end of the day, like it's still not, if you're going to come in and you're going to take over, now you're going to displace a whole group of people, because now where the hell these people got to go? You know what I'm saying?
They displaced themselves. You did that.
I get that, but that doesn't mean that it's a good thing to take. Just it's making it harder for other people. Like, I'm not agreeing or saying that them not making their area better or not keeping it up is a good thing. And I'm not saying that them coming in and taking over is necessarily a bad thing, but it may be bad for other people. Now you got, like, up here, when they tore down all these projects here in Gary, in Chicago, and it's an influx of motherfuckers coming in. Now they flooding over here and they're bringing our crime rate up. Now we got to deal with they extra ass bullshit. Right. So it's benefiting the people that are colonizing the area, but it's putting the people who are now getting pushed out and the people who got to deal with them now is making it fucked up for us.
But that's the whole thing. Why would I put something here so nice, spend so much money on this shit, knowing that y'all not gonna do nothing but run it down again? Every time I put something here, you run it down. Every time I so why wouldn't I raise the prices? Why wouldn't I run you out? Like, that's their mentality to have.
That's a businessman, and that's cool. But on a moral compass, why would you want to displace people and make them homeless? They already got it fucking bad enough.
They already displaced themselves. Why would I want to put something nice for everybody for you? You deserve this nice apartment. But you can't have nothing nice because your neighbor right here is some bullshit. Your neighbor is the one that's holding you back from having something nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it where them type of people can't even live here no more. So,
but even the people who may be deserving or feel like they should have something nice because they're not riffraff and bullshit, they probably still can't afford that shit.
They can. They make it away. Then they'll put it market rate apartments. They call them market rate apartments, where you got these $1,000 apartments, but maybe 40 units in these apartments is market rate. So they make it at a base where somebody who's working, who's getting to the money, who's doing what they got to do, who's trying to work on themselves, can actually live here without having to pay a whole I'm one of them. I got a 3-bedroom.
Well, that's not market based. Market based is when you paying exactly what it is. That's income based.
No, market based is the market of what's around, whatever.
Exactly, and you pay what. Like my mom, where she lives, she's paying market based rent. She's paying exactly how much they charging for these apartments. Where I live, it's income based. It goes by your income.
A 3-bedroom.
So a lot of apartment complexes, they make it to where they have it based on a market rate, but they also have they designate a few apartments for that's income based. It's so income based.
Who want to live there, who want to really live the nice life, they can. People who ain't trying to live there, who ain't trying to have nothing, you gonna have to migrate somewhere else, whether it be south, north, east, or west, closest to you. That's just how it be. Then people gonna be like, well, then I don't want to live here no more. Let me upgrade myself and try to move up here where the good shit at. I want to live in Buckhead one day.
But the only problem with that is now the motherfuckers who really can afford it, they don't want the people that is based on the income. They don't give a fuck if you is.
Of course not.
You know, so
they don't want no market-based motherfucker living next to them, and they paying fucking $2,800 for a 3-bedroom.
And I ain't mad at them, because if I'm paying $2,800 a month in rent, I don't want no bitch living next to me that's paying $500.
But then again, that's your moral compass. Why not? All right. I want to live good too.
Bitch, if I gotta pay it, why the fuck don't you?
Because I can't afford that. You can, but I can't.
Well, bitch, you need to go somewhere where you can afford.
No, I want to live here.
And I'm a person. No.
I ain't bothering you. No. I ain't bothering you. Sure, don't be knocking at your door.
And that's exactly why I said it's a problem, because there's going to be more people who's going to look at it like, I'm paying $2,800 and you paying $5. Bitch, you're not worthy of being here.
But there go again. If you don't know my business, if you don't know how much money, what I make, what I pay, you'll never know that you stand next door to somebody that pays less than you. You just gonna be standing next door to somebody that you think pays the same rent as you.
Right?
That's what be going on right now in real life. Motherfucker, you don't know that a motherfucker
I love the Aries. We got it's a good debate. I love
like some Rams.
It ain't. It's a
right. And it's friendly and it's cordial and it's not like.
Is that what y'all call cordial?
Because you know what? Because we get that Aries energy. It's not for everybody. Not everybody can debate with us. No. Not everybody can actually have a conversation and not take it personal. They be
right. What you trying to talk over? You gonna talk? What you want? I'm like, man, I want to get my point across.
Point across. That's it.
Because I feel like you gonna understand me when I do. But
period.
But no, I mean, I don't disagree with what you said either. I agree with what you're saying too as well. Like, it is somewhat like a colonization. You know what I'm saying? You moving niggas out somewhere and you taking over their land. But at the same time, it was never your land. It was never ours in the beginning. It's always been the white people shit. So when the white people want to
since they brought their asses over here, we was fine to
take that shit back. They can and move your ass back to where the fuck you came from.
So like, when you say it's their land, what you mean?
You know, it's their property.
You feel like in general, or just because they got it?
No,
this was our shit first.
No, I'm talking about in real life, in real general. They buying these properties.
Right. Okay.
They the ones. This they shit. They the ones going out to the auctions. Right. This they shit, and it's always been they shit. Because a lot of us ain't never really owned plots of land.
Oh, we ain't been on our shit. We didn't know.
But you know what? That's not true. But that's not true though, because a lot of our land got taken from us. Right. Like we're a hell of a property owners, but it's so easy to manipulate the system, and because we already looked at as second-class citizens as any fucking way. So, like, you know how easy it is for them to go in and be like, yeah, we need this land for something else, and we taking your shit. I forget what the term is called.
Oh, that shit.
But that shit happened to us a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
Or not to mention, like right now, Lake Lanier. You know, that was a whole motherfucking black city, a whole black town,
Yeah,
and
that
they
was.
flooded the bitch.
Oh, that's
What what
right.
was
With the white people killed
Central Park in New York? A whole black fucking city.
Yeah.
They killed the motherfucking black people and ran them out to make a fucking park.
Let me tell you something about Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier was also at an Indian reserve.
That's a creepy ass fucking place.
It had a barrel right there, and them white people, when they did what they did to make Lake Lanier, they didn't knock majority of that shit down. They kept the trees. They kept some of them houses. They didn't remove the bodies in the burial plots.
Mm-mm.
They just flooded that bitch. So with Lake Lanier, it's like people say that shit haunted. No, you get your motherfucking ass in that water, and you laughing, but I
worked there. That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah,
I didn't work there no more after that.
They say it's like when you get in there, it's like something will grab you.
I wouldn't get in that water to save my life.
Tree, you know what I'm saying?
But
it's the thought of it's the black people. It's them Indians that they dig up, and like I feel like shit be cursed.
You ever been there?
Have I been to Lake Lanier? I probably have as a kid, but we probably went fishing. Niggas don't get in the water like that. We don't have no boat.
Not like that.
Yeah,
I was there because like I said, I work for this company called Service Master Clean, and we went to clean a house out there. And they house sat on the, by the lake and shit, and we was in the backyard, me and the white boy I was working with, and we smoking. And I'm just like, look, I don't know how you feel, but I feel like shit watching me. I don't feel like I'm supposed to be.
You feel the spirit. You feel that shit. Yeah.
It was like a heavy sinking feeling like.
It feel like it's like an aura. Feel like somebody. If you standing outside, feel like somebody standing behind you, watching you, looking at you. And it be that people be saying like they don't believe in shit like that. But I was telling you about my boyfriend and my friend. Sometimes I can feel them. I could be in a club, like a dancing club, and I could feel them in there. And to me, they not nowhere near next to me. One may be all the way over there on the other side of the club somewhere. And my boyfriend, he might be over here, but they just there. You know what I'm saying? Spirits walk this earth. They don't be. They do. They walk this earth. So places like Lake Lanier where a bunch of people have died. Not just the black people, but the regular people. Usher's son died at Lake Lanier.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at a boating accident. Mm-hmm.
It's like that lake takes somebody, a few people a year. Like it's inevitable. If you go on that water,
yeah, I know they did that.
Margaritaville, them crackers about to be mad as fuck, but Margaritaville is torn down. They about to be mad. No more Margaritaville. Not John's get drunk and wandering out there in the water, want to swim at night. Well, Uncle Ben ain't gonna grab you. And the Cherokee Indians gonna wrap your ass up.
Man,
for real.
You got anything else you want to ask, Goldie?
No, I mean, I'm just going as we talking. Can't
Goldie,
think of shit else at the moment.
It's too, like, any Wednesday that you free, like, even if you're at the crib, I can always send you the link. You can chime in.
Oh, yeah. I really want to get off.
Yeah,
I want you to tell me what this is.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
So me and my daughter want to do our own podcast. And so this is good where in my mind, everything, in our mind, in order for us to do some shit, it got to be perfect. Mm-hmm. It got to be to the T. But I'm learning everything ain't got to be perfect to start. Because, bitch, that's just an example for us to procrasticate, to not do some shit. So I know, I ain't even caught that shit. But
I know. No offense taken.
I feel like I did this.
I'm a procrastinator with this comedy. I could have been did this shit a long time ago for a bitch started having churning and all type of shit. Yeah. But procrastinating.
That's probably like my biggest. That's probably my biggest flaw. I procrastinate into the very, 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 very last minute.
I'm a last minute person. I think better in the last minute. Like when I'm up under pressure, I move even though it's
that's why I burst on. Well, now you a March Aries. I'm sorry. Never.
Which one? What's your
y'all getting on my nerves now.
It's a diamond.
I'm an April Aries and we diamonds.
Yeah, y'all diamonds. Well, my birthday March 31st. So
what that mean?
You borderline. Oh, that's my little cousin birthday.
Oh, here y'all go with this. This my little
Nah, but we some procrastinators and like
we as a people are procrastinators, period. Though.
But we be really holding on to some shit that we know. I knew this was gonna take me somewhere, but it took me so long to get on the stage. It took me so long to just do this shit. I'm mad that I did that because I could have been probably further than what, but I'm grateful that I did it. I just do it. I want my shit the way I picture it. Boom, boom.
I should have, not to cut her off, I should have had Richard on here. This would have been the perfect person. This would have been like, as I'm just
get out my head.
Because Richard's a good dude, but he a real masculine man, and he don't think
alpha man.
Yeah, he don't think women are equal to men at all.
I don't think women is equal to men either. The fuck you talking about?
Well, no, I'm talking about. I don't think how you talking about. You probably just talking about with physicality.
No,
I don't know what you talking about.
We are not equal to men. We are women, and men are men. Okay. Men sit here. And a woman sit right next to him. Like a woman shouldn't be eye to eye with.
But you didn't. You said you put beneath. I am not beneath.
No, I'm next to him. I'm not beneath.
And
him.
If you are next, if you are next to him, you are his equal.
Not shoulder to shoulder. She's saying.
Not shoulder to shoulder.
No, so we not doing combat. We're not doing combat. So why would I want to be shoulder to shoulder?
It's just at an angle.
And I think women who have an issue with that have some borderline problem.
Because my daddy showed me like my mama was not equal. My mama didn't work. My daddy worked. He took care of the house.
And see, you know what? That's where people get it confused at. Just because a woman's role is not to work and she ain't got to do all that shit does not mean that she's not that man equal. He is not complete without her. She is not complete without him. When you come together, you make a perfect balance. Therefore, you have to be equal in order to be balanced. You can't be 60 here and 40 here. Now y'all gotta be here.
That's
in order
to side.
Equal.
And you know what? Another thing I've noticed that people take out of context, like
make each other.
Here's another reason why men and women has to be equal. Y'all have to be able to come together to make one.
But if
you're not equal, you're not going to be able to come together to be one. When y'all make decisions in your household, it's not one person making the decision. It's both of y'all.
It to a certain extent. Like your man is the one that need to be making them decisions. If your man is the breadwinner, if your man doing this and that, if your role is to be his woman, that you his support.
Okay, here's an example. Your man is the breadwinner. Listen. Your man is the breadwinner, but he's horrible with saving money. He's horrible with investing money. He's horrible with making y'all income stretch. You still gonna let that nigga lead and pay all the fucking bills, or you gonna step in and do what the fuck you gotta do?
No, you gonna step in and play your part.
Exactly. Y'all are equal. Y'all gonna play y'all both gonna play y'all equal part. Nobody is more important than the other. He's not more important than you.
Money his own way. I'm just coming in and showing you and helping you how to make your money work for you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not equal to you because I'm not the one bringing the money in. I'm just managing it.
But you're the one who's making the money work for the family. him bringing in the income is useless as fuck if it's not making it work for the family. So what the fuck he making the money for if he can't pay the bills, he can't maintain, if he don't know how to do it?
Well, that would be a perfect person then, and then you wouldn't need nobody at that point.
Exactly. His as to why you have to be equally yoked in order to be balanced.
I just think
you have to play your role in your position, but that doesn't mean that you're beneath.
You just don't want it to seem like beneath because how she said this at an angle in my
because you have to be equal. There's no way you're not equal.
Y'all make each other whole, but that don't mean that y'all equal. You could be 60-40, 40-60, 70-30.
I mean, that's life. That's life. But at the end of the day, nobody is beneath.
If this man make a decision in your household to say, we not going to use this no more, we going to use this, your position is to say, okay. It's not to go against it. It's not to say, well, we should use this because this is better. No, we going to use this because the man of the house said we going to use this. And we ain't talking about no regular nigga. Can't any nigga be no man of the house. Any nigga.
And I totally agree with that.
You got to be the
he says, he say, okay, we just going to use soap as an example. So we not gonna use. I mean, I'm just using some bullshit because it can work for me. Oh, we're not using this soap no more because I don't like it. Well, I can't use the soap that you want to use. So now am I supposed to suffer because this man said we not using this soap in this house?
You supposed to say, well, I can't use this soap. You find me another soap that I can use. But
body. I already got this one soap that I can use. I can't use nothing else. But he don't want to use it. He don't want to back.
Okay, well, then that's then the man then has to compromise with his woman. That's compromising. So he in a position that his woman, for some reason, she can't use nothing other than this. No other decision can be made. So now I gotta work with my wife. Well, baby, everybody can use this soap. We're going to use this soap. This your soap right here for you to use and you to use only. But the decision I make for everybody else, we're going to use this.
I got a question. I don't think that's a good example with the soap. Because, I mean, that's real tedious. That's something small.
No, I still, you as a man, I don't give a fuck if you're the head of the household, you still got to somewhat compromise. Because compromise make things work.
Yeah, I agree with the soap, but I mean, I agree with the compromise.
So you had the situation is you had to compromise for this woman. You had to bring it down for your wife. You got to make it work for everybody, not just you, but for everybody. A man's thoughts has got to work for everybody, not just him.
Agree, but when you said what you said, you did. I'm going back. I got to backtrack a little bit. You said the man and then the woman. One, she didn't like it because you did like this. You did with a, which gave that like almost up under.
If you people don't want to say up under, but shit, it is what it is.
But it's not up. It's not really up under. It's just not right next to him. It's not.
My mama was not equal to my daddy. Mom, I don't care what
I'm asking you this though. Is that depending on the money? Who's making the money? Who's running?
Who making the money? Who's the breadwinner? Just put it this: the breadwinner. That means the person that's taking care of everybody in this household, all at once.
But I'm gonna make just because you make the money doesn't mean that you're taking care of the household. I know plenty of men who gave the money, but they were piss poor fathers. They were piss poor spouses. All they were good for is making some fucking money.
Well, as a woman, if that's what you into, that's what you fell into, that's what you got. If you know what you getting into before you marry somebody, before you make a commitment. If you knew this nigga was bad with money before you met him and you couldn't help
it, ain't even necessarily that he got to be mad with money. He could be excellent with money. He could be an excellent provider. And that's exactly what he can. He's sorry at every damn thing else.
So that's
sorry
when
father.
y'all
He's
equal.
a
That's when you
sorry
got to
mate.
come up at, and y'all become what you call equal. That's when y'all become what you call equal.
No,
right?
you're still not equal. You just with a nigga that's out here doing wrong.
I don't think I'm equal to my girl, or vice versa. But I think it might be how we say it that throw people off.
Where do you feel like? Be honest. Where do you feel like you on the spectrum? How old you is, first of all?
Unfortunately, I'm 38. I started behind though. So yeah, let's go.
So where do you feel like you are with your woman?
On the spectrum?
On the spectrum.
I would like to say that we equal, but I still see it how you did it when you did it like this. I don't see it like this. But if I'm being completely honest, my pockets don't allow me to be comfortable to say that. But I know what it is.
Okay.
So if my pockets did that, it would be that. But I feel like my woman sees it like that as well. Where how Brianna answered in certain ways, my woman would answer the opposite. But she'd give me that look like, now you gotta get on your
Now,
shit.
see, if your woman is working, which is working and having to pay bills, and you working and you having to pay bills, you're now equal.
Like this.
Now you're equal because y'all both on the same playing field. This bitch got to work to bring in a certain amount of money to keep the household going. You got to work to bring in a certain amount of money. You're now equal.
So in order to be at this status,
right,
you feel like you got to do everything.
And that's what, to me, that's what a man
you
does.
know, that right there is a big problem that we have in the society. We put too much focus on money. Okay, again, this man can provide all this money, but what else is he providing for his woman?
Shit, money makes the world go round.
So now let me ask you.
That's because we live in a materialistic. You say what?
So you telling me you rather be with a good man who's good to y'all but broke that can't do nothing for you? He is a
I'll be by myself.
Love and care and support.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm not gonna be with neither one, because if you could provide financial, but you can't provide me emotional support, you can't provide me with being loving and caring, you can't be loving and caring with your children, then my nigga, I'm good. I don't need you.
You prefer
because it takes more for me. It takes more than money. Money don't move me. I don't give a fuck about your money. Because if I want to, I can get out here and make my own money.
Right.
So that shit don't move me. So I need for you to do more than just provide a roof over my house. Okay, you done provided this roof, but now I'm in a hell home. My home is not happy because you're not giving me the love that I need. You're not giving me the support that I need. But you want me to but you want me to stay at home but you want me to stay at home and love and nurture your kids. You want me to stay at home and keep your home clean. You want me to stay home and cook for you. But you can't provide me with more than just some money. Fuck that.
I agree with you on that. That's this BK.
I agree, but then I disagree because at the same time,
so you'll take the money. You take a provider that can really provide financially over providing all the other things.
No. I'm with her. I'm with her. I want this exact same thing. I want a provider, but yeah, I want a man that's loving, that's caring, that's gonna take care of his children, his home, everything. But them niggas come from unicorn assholes. Them is sprinkles. They not everywhere.
They not as rare as people think they are. We just overlook
everywhere.
We overlook them.
So if like the relationship that I'm in, we equal at the moment. At the moment, is
that a bad thing?
At the moment, we and a little bit we may not be equal. Cause when he get where he finna be here. And whatever that nigga tell me, that is what the fuck it is.
I want to ask you this, and for the brothers, because they be watching, even if they ain't watching now, I always get niggas inboxing me because they be scared to comment. But for the men, say financially, y'all not there. Say it's 55, 45, or whatever, 30, 70. But they still up there with all the other shit y'all talking about. that ain't good enough, right?
If that woman is in a relationship with a man and he is performing lower than what she is, and she accept that, it's up to her to bring that man up to par, to bring him either up to her level or bring him past whatever the fuck she trying to do. If she can't do that, then she wasting her time. You got to be able. It ain't just a man do this, man.
But
do this.
That man may be comfortable where he at.
Well,
he may not want to elevate.
And that's on you,
Yeah,
bitch.
if
You
be
want a
comfortable, that's a
comfortable
problem.
nigga. That's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
No, I'm just saying, like what Richard was saying, like a man who making 50, 60,000 a year, he may be with a woman who making 150,000 a year. He may be comfortable being a sanitation worker. He may be comfortable being a bus driver. This may be what he enjoys doing, and he's getting paid to do it. He may not want to change career.
He gonna be with somebody that accept it. You got to be able to accept that. It's not a bad job, but
I wasn't even putting a
no, and I'm not saying that like those are bad jobs.
Even now, women make more than men, more than likely. Whether it's because of you're attractive or
but that
your
shouldn't
intellect.
even be. That shouldn't even.
But that is how it is. It's hard for niggas to get jobs. You've seen it. I mean, some go get them and they make it happen. But a woman can go out into the world. It don't even got to be her looks. Just the fact that she has feminine energy will put her in places in circles and get jobs that men can't get. So again, let's say we got a 60-40 on finances. Does that make y'all not equal? Do you call the shots?
Well, statistics already.
But you know what I've noticed? Every time people have this conversation about
women
equal or not
in the work field, y'all get paid more than us for doing the same job that we do.
Oh no, I gotta look that up. I think
y'all men get paid way more doing something that we do. We can share the same role. With your role, they gonna put an extra name on it, and they gonna give you an extra 20,000 a year versus me, who got this degree, and I'm a woman. But just because I'm a woman, you know what I'm saying, I don't get to be CEO. I don't get to be fucking founder or whatever, or in that seat because I'm a woman. I'm always up under that seat. It's always gonna be a man in that seat.
Overall, women are not paid as much as men, even when working full time year round. On average, women working full time year round are paid 83.7%. I don't believe everything Google.
But that statistic been around forever.
But they put a lot.
And then it depends on what field you're going into. Like black women going into engineering, it's chances are you're gonna get paid more than a man because you're a double minority. But a black man going into the nursing field, he's damn sure gonna get paid more than the nurses because he's a double minority. So it just really depends on where you working, what field you're going into.
I don't know.
Me neither. Because the way I just go from personal experiences, and every woman I've been with, no matter what they feel the work been in.
Right. Katina just said male nurses make $10,000 more than female nurses. It just really depends on what area of career choice that you choose.
Okay. I can follow that.
What's up, Katina? I didn't even know you was in here, sis. How you feeling today? She's one of the family. She's a nurse back home, a holistic nurse as well. She practiced. I think I'm saying it right, BK?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
She's always with us during the podcast. I'm not sure why we were so slow or low on people, but that don't matter. I know I had a good time. I don't know. So back to what I was saying again. Woman, man, does that mean you calling the shots, right? Because you make more money.
If I'm taking care
you know what? What I've noticed is that people focus so much on just financial when it comes to relationships, and it's like it's so much more. Like,
because the relationship
it's not saying that it's a minor part because it is.
It's
a friend of mine.
A friend of mine
really put that in my head. But a relationship is a business. And this is your business partner.
Right. And I hate to say it again.
And your business partner got to be here making money wise because money make the world go round.
But on the flip side,
and that's because relationships have now been forced into being big business.
But that means I got to do more.
But that don't mean you run a relationship. Do it. If you hold it down as the business partner, you got more money coming into this shit.
That man's not a man. If he can't make certain decisions and he got to make equal decisions, you are no longer the man of anything. You just a male. You just a man. Body wise. You don't own shit. You can't tell me shit. None of that shit. And you put yourself in a bad predicament. If you ain't trying to climb the ladder, if you trying to be right here and you get a woman that's up here and you right here and you cool right here, that bitch gonna step on you. That bitch gonna look down on you because she making more money than you. She getting tired of can't doing shit because she always got to pay for shit. No, fuck that. You a man, be a man. You got to do it all. And being a man is hard. That's one of the hardest things you got to do in the world is be a man, a real man.
Now I won't disagree with that.
I agree. I do too.
I definitely agree with that.
It don't necessarily ever feel good or when somebody got to take accountability for not being in the room.
You got to take accountability for everything.
Or even women, but shit,
a man got to take accountability for everything and everybody and suck it up and figure it out. How he gonna get his family
That's
back.
only because society has allowed women to get away with so much bullshit.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Your great grandmama and your great granddaddy living back then was your grandmama or your granddaddy. How you think your grandmama and your granddaddy look at each other? Do you think your grandmama look equal to? Do you think your grandmama look equal to your granddaddy?
My grandma left my granddaddy because he was on that bullshit. Okay.
Well, back in the day,
look. If you look, all bullshit aside, if you go and do research, a lot of like all bullshit aside. No. Listen, if you go and you do research, a lot of women that are baby boomers, the earlier baby boomers, like with my grandmother and stuff, a lot of them women are coming forward to tell stories of now of how miserable they were in those relationships because they couldn't work or they couldn't do certain things, not because they didn't want to, just simply because they were a woman. They couldn't own property just because they was a woman. They couldn't do this. It was a lot of them women didn't want to be under them men thumbs. A lot of them women didn't want to be in them relationships, but they knew they had no choice but to be there because they had no other means to provide for themselves. So examples of we saying our grandparents, a lot of them women were miserable. They weren't happy. They weren't around there cooking food and shit just because they was happy. Now, some of them were in loving and happy relationships and was happy that their man provided everything for them. And they had no problems with popping out their babies and cooking their food. But a lot of them women, they weren't doing that shit because that's what the fuck they wanted to do.
Does that change the narrative of equality? Does that change the narrative?
Not for me.
See, you down south, you homegrown, even we know all around the world that the southern
what I saw growing up
different. Like even because I know the whole great grandparents going through whatever, they don't break up shit. But even in the Midwest, they just they don't carry themselves the same way Southern people carry themselves or the hospitality. So I think it still changed on the equality because if white folks did this to us, white folks made us feel like we was more superior than you. Yes, I'm more physical than majority of the women. And most women are intellectual. I don't give a fuck what we know statistically or what their papers say. But y'all is complete geniuses. You can figure out the same way to do what I do physically by doing it with your mind.
I think it's backwards.
Exactly.
The white people,
and this is why I say men and women have to be equal.
Above black men. That's why you don't have so many black men going to colleges and you got black women going, like they separated us. They made it to a point where at one point in time, black men weren't shit. And if you had a black man, you weren't going to get no help. Now you making money, you getting this money, and this black man ain't getting no money. It's hard for him to get a job. He's sneaking and having to eat off your welfare check and your money and shit. So I feel like it's like...
So the spectrum is more like this then?
It's an experiment. It was an experiment.
It's like this. It's like a balance.
No, but that's just nowadays. That's just how nowadays.
Men and women were always designed to be equal and balance each other out. It was never supposed to be this narrative that men are superior and we are beneath them. We were always supposed to work one with each other. Yes, men are physically stronger than us.
That's why I feel like I know I can make more than my honey bunches old, right? But right now, under the circumstances of us, a lifestyle of living and all that, she's guaranteed to make more than I make. Until my blessing comes. But I feel superior to her in certain aspects of life. But at the same time, I know her to be more superior than me in other aspects. Whether it's, I know we both smart as shit, but she can be more patient than me with how she strategizes and breaks shit down. That would take her up and take me down. I don't feel less than her, but I know that equals, not because it equals, it make us whole. I don't like the equal thing other than knowing that we equal, like, you know, she's a woman, I'm a man, we human, equal in that sense.
Right.
Because I know at the drop of a dime, I could hit the lottery.
But statuses is what make people like think and go into this, when really I feel like statuses should be left out. Like, let's not even look at, if you're going to do it like that, don't even look at who's equal, who's above. We just in this bitch living.
I like that better.
Just like boyfriend, girlfriend title, marriage. Like, do we have to be married on paper? Or can we just be married as a union and we know what the fuck we got
should be able
on?
to.
Do I gotta say you my boyfriend and I gotta say you my girlfriend when we know what we got going on and we respect each other? Do we have to put that on there?
That's another design.
No. You know what? I respect the sanctity of marriage and I salute people who get married. Me personally, I'm not going into no law-abiding contract with the state of Indiana or whatever fucking state I live in to prove my love to nobody. I don't need that bonding contract. We can have a commitment ceremony.
It's help when somebody dies.
It really don't even help.
Listen.
It really don't even help.
Listen. My mama have worked at a funeral home for 34 years. Okay? I've heard stories. I've seen it all. Just because you're the wife don't guarantee you shit. That's why they're called last, will, and testament.
I agree.
Case in point. Listen, let me say about this case. This just happened a couple years ago. Wife and husband been married over 25 years. Never got a divorce. He got him a whole new bitch that he been with for the past 10 years. He wrote a will. His girlfriend got the house, life insurance, everything. Only thing the wife got was the pension from his job, and that's because on paper she was his wife. But everything else of his value, he left it to his girlfriend.
But she still got something. Sometimes like that Tyler
she got really, in comparison to what the girlfriend got.
Remember that Tyler Perry movie when the nigga was treating her wrong the whole time throughout the movie and shit, and then he got shot and got hurt.
With the bald head nigga.
Yeah, and the girlfriend came up
Diary of a Mad Black Woman,
and she said pull it, but the wife, the one that was on paper, had the last say so.
Even then, all he has to do is get a power of attorney and give it to the girlfriend. It's ways around all that shit.
You laid up down there about to die. It take a minute for you to do all that. It take a minute for you to draw that up.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm not saying that what you're saying is not true. But what I'm telling you is there are ways around all that shit. That piece of paper means something to a certain extent. but it doesn't always guarantee you nothing. Because again, if he has a last will and testament and he leaves it, and you especially in a state that you can't contest it, you fucked. It don't matter if you the wife, the girlfriend, the kids, the daughter, nothing.
Well, you fucked up when you became the wife and you have no movement or no nothing in your husband will, not knowing what y'all got left behind for each other.
That's when you're not equal, though. Right?
That's when you're not equal.
Yeah.
Well, no, that ain't even not equal.
I mean, not
That's
to know
just
what's
when,
going on. You don't know shit.
You got somebody who that don't share that with you.
That's a fucked up relationship.
I could be equal with you and you share stuff with me.
That's why I like mine. Mine stay not in my business to like, you know, I network with women. I got hey, Goldie, you gonna come through. Right. But in my business to a point like some shit like that, I know she gonna know about a will. She gonna make sure she
gonna make sure she
yeah. So that's why I feel like you're not equal if you're not even on top of that type of shit or on top of the bills. Maybe you ain't paying the bills, but just to know what's going on.
No, I say it, I don't even think it's equal. I just think that I am by your side. I am here to make it work.
That's equal. If you're not equal, you're beneath.
To complete you. I'm here to complete you.
I'm here to complete you.
I got because I don't like the equal. I don't like the equal shit. Because I don't feel equal to her.
It could be a glass half full.
I'm not equal to you.
And
You're not equal to me.
I'm pouring in the rest. I'm not.
But we are though.
I'm not pouring
one
in.
person. It's either listen here. This is why I stand on the equal because it's either three things: you're superior, you're equal, or you're less than. I'm not superior to my man, and I'm damn sure not less than you.
Why you can't be complete? Why you can't complete me? Why it's got to be three
right?
things?
I can't complete you. But again, it's only three things you can be. You either are superior to somebody, just like in the work field. You have your seniority, the person who's in charge. You got the people who are on your level that are equal to you, that are workers, and then you got the newbies that just came in. Who are less than because they're the first ones to go. We all know that saying.
I can agree with your metaphor. I can agree with how you put that.
Yeah. Now that doesn't mean just because I said we're equal does not mean that we play the same parts. That does not mean that we play the same position. But your position is no more important than mine. You can go and make this money and you can bring it home for these bills, but without me making your home your house a home, what are you doing? I'm completing you. We're on the we are playing two different positions, but we're coming together to make the thing better.
Right. I'm coming in and I'm making money. You coming in.
The same amount money. Though. It's nothing to change.
We putting it. That's just like I'ma stay at home. That's like me. I'ma stay at home mom. I'm working from the time I open my eyes until I close these eyes. Just like that man, he on the clock till he open. You know, he working from 6 in the morning to 6 at night. I'm doing the same thing.
You just don't, as Brianna can.
We are doing because again, you are either superior, equal, or less than. We're not playing the same position. We're not in the same role, but our parts are equally as important.
You still work, right? You still bring an income in. You still pay a bill.
I'm single too. Because if I had a husband, no, I'm not gonna work. Hell no, you're gonna work. But if I have to work to help supplement this shit, cool. But I'm still working because I'm at home. I'm making your home complete. I'm still working. That's all. I'm still on my feet. I'm still cooking. I'm still running around paying your bills. I'm still running around doing this and that for you. I'm still scheduling. I'm making life easier for you. I'm the one scheduling your doctor's appointment. I'm taking care of
some bills in there, right?
And like I said, I'm single at the moment, so I'm taking care of all my shit by myself.
But you still work and you still paying bills, right? In your home, right?
Hell yeah.
Pay your own bills, right?
Of course.
So So ain't nobody at no level to you.
Hell no.
These niggas just helping you. You single, you pay your own bills, you doing your own thing.
You're
You
absolutely correct.
superior in your level. Ain't no such thing as no man in your house. You won't have no man.
Of course.
So,
but if a man was in my house and we are living together, of course, if I have to work, I will. I'm not going to.
Y'all equal.
Y'all equal.
If she got to work.
If she got to work.
No, I didn't say I got to work. I said I will if I have to. Meaning that if my man is in a position, he break his goddamn leg and he can't work and we ain't got no money coming in, I'm not going to sit there and let our bills go to hell and I'm perfectly able-bodied. You know, yeah, I'm going to get out here and do what I got to do to make sure my family is strong.
That means you're going to complete him because he was working first and he got hurt or whatever happened and he can't do it no more. So now you got to step up.
And guess what? Now he has to fulfill the role that I was doing. Now you got to stay at home.
But he completing you.
But now we completing each other. I'm just bringing
exactly.
But you ain't gonna be
I'll put it like this. We are all saying the same thing, just in different ways.
All right.
At the end of the day, we have to complete each other, but I'm not beneath nobody. You bleed just like I bleed. You can die the same way that I can die. There's nothing unique about you just because you have a penis and I have a fucking vagina. My nigga, we all came into this world the same fucking way. Both our parents had to fuck to make us, and we all are here. You're not superior to me because you're a man.
No.
We have different roles to play in this world. But just because your role is to provide financial support does not mean that you're superior.
Apps and Cash App and over your businesses that you use and these CEOs, they are 9 times out of what? Women are where in that chain? Somewhere below. They may not be below like I'm a worker, but you're not going to be here.
That's by design though. Men designed it so again exactly that confrontation happens where I feel superior. You even see it when a man lacks in making finances and his aggression. It may be a disagreement with his woman, his girlfriend, because of that feeling that's we've been taught over and over again that you as a man, you have to make more than her. You're stronger than her.
Yeah.
You don't often hear men say that women are smarter than them. I just told you I know for sure that y'all smarter than us. Whether it's how you approach a situation, how you speak about the situation, men tend to just go reflex. You know what I'm saying? At times, I don't think that the book. We know that the Bible don't even got all the books in it. I don't think that God really just said y'all better than bitches.
I'm gonna take it this further. In Africa, in certain countries and stuff in Africa, the men are warriors, not women.
Not women.
Ain't no woman going out there and killing no lion with no spear. It's a man that goes out there to kill that lion and brings it back for that woman to then cook it for the whole family.
Right.
We can't go out there and do that shit. We might can, but
y'all was told not to go out.
No, we don't
exactly.
Have
We have been brainwashed into thinking that we are incapable of doing these things.
You see it at young age. I got 2 boys. My boys wrestle and fight with each other all the time. They going at it all the time. They like little puppy dogs. When puppy dogs want to bite and they do it at each other. It's a male thing. That's something that women do not do. We don't come back to each other. Not like that.
Not majority.
Not as little girls when we were little girls, we didn't play fight with each other. We played dolls. We played women stuff.
But see, that's why you don't like to hear you beneath. She one of those.
Yeah, that's why you don't want
to. So this is my first fight in real life. Yeah. I got the mark on my fucking knuckle.
Like all bullshit aside, I have fought more niggas in my life than I have females and beat their ass. I don't fucking play with me. Like I'm not finna play with you. I'm
but
not.
Don't be a strong woman. I ain't saying don't be no strong woman.
But don't be no strong nigga, no strong man.
Run over you. But at the same time, he ain't equal as a man.
I would, you know, we got so many things.
Men have. I will give men their physical strength.
Look, we got a lot of.
Y'all are physically stronger than us.
Let me let her finish.
I'm listening.
Nope. I was yarning. Go ahead, finish.
Nah, go ahead.
Just say what the hell you was finna say, crazy ass.
Oh, man, because the Bible, a lot of us is raised in church, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing because at least we got a moral compass. But even to this day, we only know certain shit to be true because the spider senses or the spirituality that you feel when you say shit, you feel the spirit. You can tell that some of your lost ones is in the house when you know in the club or something. But we don't even know these stories to be true. Again, I know some of these stories might actually be about women that have conquered. Some women have ran the
Bible is not we don't know all that. Is not. We should look at the Bible like it's the truth. The Bible should be looked at like a blueprint on how you should move in life. Those stories are stories that you can relate to or try to relate your issue to.
But even then, a lot of that shit has been manipulated to make women beneath me.
Nah, I don't know.
That's what I was saying about it. I was saying like the Bible, okay, you know Jesus, the picture of Jesus that majority of people use, that's not Jesus. So, but for years on years before I did my own research, even hearing black folks say on a daily, Jesus black, I thought that was Jesus.
You don't even have to say Jesus. The Muslim community, look at how they move. The Muslim community, they don't even allow their women to show their bodies or their face.
And look how oppressed them women are. And look how hard they fighting to get from under that bullshit.
No, but not even those that live over there. We talking about American Muslims, the way they move. How American Muslims can move, how they can have multiple wives, but in order for you to have multiple wives, you gotta be able to take care of each household regularly the same. Men are not equal as women. Women can't do that. We don't like that to be said, but that's
the thing though. Who said that? What rule? Who wrote this rule that women can't do these things?
You gonna put some real shit in this shit.
Why women can't do that though?
Because we don't like the word double standard. It's a double standard to certain things. Women can't move how men move because women.
But who created these double standards? Men.
No, but at the same time,
yes. Look, here's a good example.
Like you got a moral compass.
It just seems as a woman, your body is a temple. You shouldn't be passing.
So if our bodies is a temple, men bodies aren't temples.
No,
they shouldn't. Not. Their bodies shouldn't be respected.
No,
they shouldn't respect their penis. They shouldn't just stick their shit in anybody. That's bullshit.
That's
and that is the problem with society.
Men don't have babies. Men don't.
I was just gonna say that a man, but that's why I think y'all are more superior than people give y'all credit for. That because of the Bible, we think that women are equal. Again, we can't have babies.
Well, you know,
we can't do that now. We can't create life.
And so God is the creator.
And that's why I believe like y'all God.
Be a woman.
And that's why I can't never say y'all under us. I won't say that y'all right next to me. You may be a little bit above me, and I'm just saying it wrong. But it's some type of slant to it.
It's the westernized. It's the way that we not being.
Okay, look, I ain't even gonna lie. I was being nice by saying equal. Technically, we are superior to y'all. Like, let's just be real. You can go to DNA. When they show a woman's chromosome, it's XX and it's capitalized. Am I correct?
A man created.
When they show a man's, it's XY. X always comes before Y. Your Y is lowercase because you have to lose something in order for you to become a male. I said this Monday.
Women mature more
All
than men.
embryos start off as female.
Male.
Y'all have listen.
So we
All
start with males first.
No. All my nurses on here.
Females.
If you read in the comments, listen. I went to school. Listen, baby. I went to school for nursing, and we got nurses in the comments that's gonna tell you all embryos start off as female. Males have to lose something. They lose an allele in order for them to become a male.
Oh, no, ma'am.
We don't gain anything. You have to lose. Men are a mutation of women. This is why they have nipples that serve no purpose. This is why their testes are nothing but descended
Where do I
ovaries.
pull this up at?
Go to Google. Just Google it. Google know everything. Just Google
Are
it.
y'all not? Katina is a registered nurse. She's telling you everything that I'm saying in the comments is true, sweetie.
Okay, calm down. Your ass want to be super right tonight.
No, because I studied this. I went to school to be a nurse. This is shit that I learned. This is shit that was taught to you in biology class.
What's the original gender of an embryo?
Yeah. When embryos are
human embryo
are forming, what's the gender?
They start off as female.
What is the first part of the human? I don't know if that's right. Is a human embryo?
Damn, I should have been charging my goddamn phone. You gotta charge
it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I got a long ride home. I'm gonna look this up because I know for a fact that's why women sometimes have big clitoris because they didn't form. That's why you got hermaphrodites that did not form.
And everything that you're saying is correct, but it's the opposite. It's opposite.
She said men are genetic or
abnormalities.
Abnormalities. And this is my nurse friend. She works in the hospital as of now.
Y'all might be right. And if y'all right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
I know it's one of them. How would we look it up? Like, Katina, what would be the way to word it? Because I like information like this anyway.
Do all human embryos start off as female?
She just sent it to me.
Give me another charge.
It ain't charging. Oh, it's because it's unplugged. Hold on, I got you. 1 second. I'll read this.
Let me see what it says.
She sent it to me.
Yeah, she sent it to me, y'all. I'm finna read it. We finna figure it out real quick.
It seemed that the fetus starts as a male, and by the third month, the female gave up trying to grow a penis. The clitoris began the remains.
So it started as a male or a female?
Genetics have discovered that
it started as female.
Start as females, as do all embryos of mammals. About second month, the fetus tests embryo enough, and
so I just got a big ass clitoris.
Basically,
I don't know how.
And your testes are nothing but descended ovaries.
I got some.
I'm sorry.
I'm about to go. It's 12:50.
Yeah, you good.
I gotta go to work.
I really appreciate it.
Okay, y'all right. I'm wrong. I'm shutting the fuck up. Katrina, thank you for that sending that. You're right. It was. And you sent that article, and I appreciate that. I'm a real nigga. And when I'm wrong, I know I'm wrong. And you're right. You was right too. BK. Look at him.
Hey, accountability. That's what we love that here. Accountability. Hey, baby, you good in my book. You was good in my book.
She feel like she cheating on her past. We appreciate you tapping in with us, V. Tonight was a little slow, but it really wasn't. We had a great convo, and Sis said through the whole joint. I know you gotta go, so whenever you gotta go.
I can't believe we've been talking for this long, though. I got it like around about 10, 30.
Love you too, sis.
We always do about 3 hours with them. I mean, when we talking about something, it just changed the whole momentum of it. Like, again, I'm doing this for purpose and not paper. So that's why I feel good doing this. And I'm gonna get away from the money thing. I just want to make money.
Yeah, I agree. Make it make, like your wife said, make it make sense. But a passion, you got to want to put your all in it.
But
like,
you know what? We live in such a materialistic world that sometimes we do get caught up on money like it's the most important thing in the world.
But Tyler Perry, for example, Tyler Perry was sleeping in his car and was writing these plays, and when nobody coming to see his plays, but yet he steady was writing it because he knew like this was his passion.
You gotta know.
When his passion started to pick up, it really picked up to the point where now this man on a whole old army base. Shit is humongous. It take up half of
as fuck
the east side of, the south side of Atlanta. Like, but I don't think Tyler Perry was doing it for the money. He was doing it because it was his passion, or else he would have gave up and started working and making money. Nigga was living in his car. He was homeless. Based off these plays. He just kept saying these plays gonna get off the flow. When the plays get off the flow, then boom, bam, bam. When your business, when your clothing line get off the flow, when your music get off the flow, it's gonna work for you. But you got to be doing it because this is what the fuck you want to do, not because you're trying to
make money.
Look at
even if it's making me money,
even if it's making you money, it's working for you. It may not be making what you want to be, but it's doing something. It ain't.
You gotta respect that. You gotta respect the whole energy of it.
Yeah.
Even get that situation love.
Be humble.
And I'm saying that from a point of experience.
We don't use that word.
Yeah, we don't use humble. Humble means to make yourself below someone.
I'm humble. I'm below God. I humble myself below God. I'm a humble person.
Yeah, that's the only person. But when you humble, like you said, the original meaning of humble is to lower yourself in front of someone like they're a deity, like they're above you, like they're our God.
Because again, we like to figure out the origin word. We believe in spells. Like, you know how you be like, you say you ain't shit. Somebody say you ain't shit enough. You actually end up being.
Nah, the words is real shit.
Yeah, so
my friend got down. We used to play and laugh about obituaries and how obituary gonna look. And we'll be like, we had a saying like, bitch, I'm dead. 1, 2, 3, I'm back alive. My friend did. Huh. You know what I'm saying? That song, but power of the word, that obituary looked like what she used to make fun of. Like it's real. So okay, I fuck with it. I try not to use humble. Right. But
I know what you mean.
I'm gonna figure out a word for it. But I'm accepting of things. You know, yeah, you do cast spells on yourself, like just. Man,
right, and you gotta watch what you speak over other people because that shit'll come back on you.
Yeah,
I do that in my music so often. I find like that's how I know I'm gonna be successful, but I think I've taken a stage because of a lot of the things I've said in my music is just the struggle. Always rapping about the struggle, like you know how other rappers rap about having money or yachts or whatever.
Rap about that real shit.
Yeah, but they don't have it right when they rapping about it, and we see it. From the public view, we think they stunting or they rapping about some phony shit. They really manifesting and casting spells over their life of what they want.
Like Drake's song with Trey Songz, I Just Want to Be Successful. Look, you know how big he got after that motherfucking song? That wasn't nothing but his prayer. And he had us chanting and singing that shit. Manifesting that shit for him.
That sounds
and it came into fruition.
That kind of sounds
right. Like I need to do some shit like that. You don't have to take that.
That sounds good.
So I know she said she got a long ride. Your phone charger? What you gonna leave about?
Oh man, where my phone?
Charger right there. I was gonna play a new track for you. Get some feedback because I'm gonna start having artists send music in.
But niggas always want to put that new shit on. We be in the car. I got to hear your new shit. We got this long ass ride back to Atlanta. I gotta hear all 3 of your new songs.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna send them to you.
God damn, I can't listen to the radio. I gotta listen to all of your shit. Some of this shit.
Now that's something I know that probably works your nerves. I know you probably meet a new artist doing comedy and doing the open mics. I know you run into a lot of people that want to be rappers.
Man, I listen to a lot of people that want to be comedians and don't even be funny whatsoever. None whatsoever.
God damn.
But I mean, hey, who am I to knock your dream? That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion with an individual music. I may not like it, but a few more other niggas might.
Hey, somebody else might like the shit. I don't know. It ain't for me though.
Oh, turn the sound off.
Is her mouth moving?
Yeah.
I accidentally unplugged the damn TV. 1 second, BK. I know you can still hear us. Plug the TV.
You got 18 iPhone chargers down there. Don't know no work.
No.
There's one right here, nigga.
That one don't work either.
I had to go out to the car and get my own. How y'all charging y'all phone? Why I can't use y'all charger?
You finna use my charger. And that it was coming out of that plug.
Okay.
That's why you can't have funny motherfuckers at your house.
Man, I don't want them to use the charger y'all use, nigga. I don't.
Can't invite a funny motherfucker.
There we go.
You gotta know a motherfucker gonna cut your ass up too.
There we go.
I lasted pretty long, excuse me.
You're a real nigga though, DK. I fuck with you, Shawty.
Thank you, and likewise, definitely.
And you from Indiana?
Yeah.
That where you at now? In Gary?
Mm-hmm.
Is Gary like the city like Atlanta? And then y'all got like little places within.
I would consider it to be, but
I mean, yeah and no. Like me personally, I feel like Gary fucked up trying to compete with Chicago to be a major city when they should have just been a major suburb of Chicago.
15 minutes away from Chicago.
We closer to Chicago than we is to capital.
Indiana is the state.
Yeah.
Illinois is the state.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there next to each other.
Yep,
like
Chicago and Gary right next to each other.
They right there next to each other like that.
How do you come out there and visit?
Midwest. Shout out to the Midwest.
Destiny just went to Chicago. I don't know what the comedy scene is like out there in Gary. We have one, but but it seemed like y'all local, like the local scene. Like
they don't. The comedy scene here don't get the support like they should.
It's just like our rap scene. It's like how rap is. It's pretty.
Some place. I ain't gonna. But a lot of Midwest places, we notice that Midwest don't support their people. Like the rest of
they
people
don't
support their people.
The South supports each other because that's just a Southern thing.
But that's that Southern hospitality.
Louis,
y'all are family oriented, and it's not just your family.
Strangers though, y'all fuck with strangers.
Yeah.
Y'all treat strangers like they family. Midwest folk,
we don't do that.
And all that.
Like when I first moved down there, because I used to live down there too, it was a huge culture shock. Like I was so not used to people being so open and welcome and loving and just, oh, you new here? Well, let me show you this. Well, you need help with this? I can show. And I'm like, wait, bitch, is you trying to set me up? I don't know.
Bitch, you been too like you trying to coochie ball. What you trying to do?
Even like I have an older brother. He's been in Marietta since he was 12. Like I don't even consider the nigga to be from Indiana no more because he's 40 now. He's still there.
Yeah, he in a nice little area.
Fuck them motherfuckers. But like when I met his friends and shit, when I moved down there, they were just so, oh, this your little sister. Come on, sis. And I'm just like, hold on, sir. I don't know you. Slow up. Like
I done been a lot of places, Shawty. I done been to LA. I done been to Detroit. I done been to everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And nowhere is compared like Atlanta. The Black unity. The even if you go to the rich side of Atlanta, you gonna see Black people. You gonna see niggas. You gonna see all type of. But you gonna see us. We represent us. All our councilmen, our mayor is black. You know what I'm saying? A lot of businesses, we got black-owned businesses out here. We be having a lot of black festivals. Goddamn, Jamaican festivals and African this, that festival and community shit. You know what I'm saying? We real community oriented. Even the people that's now moving down here, they get the feel of that vibe and they be wanting to keep that shit going.
It's contagious. Like it changed. I love it too. I'm not even gonna lie. Like
I love it. That's why people.
I definitely planned on moving back. It was.
This is why, because I mean that's why I do this. I want my city to be similar, or even if not my city, it could be a group of us that we support each other. And that it's
I'm gonna be real with you. That they be trying to talk about saving the black community and shit. Ain't no saving. You got certain people that you're never gonna get through to, and you got certain people that want to change. You can't have both and want to change because it's gonna conflict. It's gonna conflict every time. Nobody's gonna grow because you're gonna have this side of people crunching down on this people, and they crunching down on them too, and they trying to elevate and they crunching. Like so if like Detroit,
is this a waste of my time? Shit like this, because I'm doing this for. I don't give a fuck about the rest of the world.
Yeah, no, it's a waste of time.
You know, like
you know what? I'm not gonna say it's a waste. It's not necessarily a waste of time, but who the fuck was David Banner? I was watching one of his interviews. He did like where we're from, where we're at. Our people, the people who came up here during the Great Migration, who left the South and came and took over Chicago and Detroit and all these places, we turned our back on our Southern roots. We turned our back on those lifestyles. We turned our backs on the people in the South. We became, we became so greedy and we became so unloving and malice that it's gonna be so hard because we have many generations of being like that. It's gonna be so hard to get back to the Southern roots.
Damn near impossible. I don't give a fuck. They talking about reparation. Don't give niggas no money because niggas gonna fight even more to try to get other people. Like to me, you can reach certain people, but you're not gonna reach the people that you want to reach because certain people are so far gone. Certain people are so into gangs, that's their culture. You're not gonna change their mind. And whatever come with that gang life, nigga, that will come with it. It's a lot of penitentiary ass niggas who think penitentiary ways. You're not gonna penetrate their mind.
No matter
it's a lot of old cats out there that look at life one way, and it's a lot of young people that are coming in and look at life another way. It's always gonna be.
Richard said we need the big reset. Like
the big reset, kill off everybody and start over again. Fuck you talking about? That's the reset. Yeah. Kill off everybody like they try to do with COVID, but that ain't killing off everybody. Kill off everybody and start over again. Or give us our own state. It's so many states in the United States that places where ain't nobody occupying that shit, ain't nobody.
They ain't gonna do that for
black people in one place. And let everybody govern their own people, give us our own banks, our own this, our own that, like we had before. We only use
they'll never do that. We too much of a threat. If we were to if we unified and we had all that shit.
That's just me though.
No,
you said what? I didn't hear you.
Why wouldn't you want to just be with your own people?
I would want to be with I feel like my people is just people with moral compasses. No matter the race, color, creed, it's gonna be just decent people.
You know what? I get what you're saying. And when I feel like this, because I do feel like we need our own everything.
Niggas, them old niggas. We'll be dealing with the bad bitches.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Maybe what you doing can rub off on somebody else and change them. It's a bad bitch, it's a ratchet bitch out there that look at the other side of the life and be like, damn, I want that. But I don't know how to get there because all I see is this. If I'm put in a circle, in a dome where I'm mixed with different people, you're going to be like, damn, I want that. Somebody going to come over and be like, bro, how you get there? How can I do this? They're going to want to change a little bit. You ain't going to get everybody, but you going to get 3 out of 5 that maybe really want to do this, that maybe want to fight and just don't know how. That's how we, but we so spread out that you see so much shit. You just like, I'm just going to go with the shit that I see in front of me. I see y'all living big on Instagram and y'all flexing. But when I walk out my door, I see crackheads. I see this. We twerking. We ain't got shit. Everybody on government assistance. We po. I'm a little po like because I'm comfortable. I get my week. I get my food stamp. I get my based on income. I can buy all the shoes I want to buy because my rent number $25. I'm cool. Not until I'm put in a spot in a position where I gotta prove myself. Then that's when a motherfucker started. Yeah. Because you gotta prove yourself now. Now you're not just in your bubble. You're in a bubble with a bunch of other people now. Real nigga shit.
I mean, with a whole bunch of motherfucking U's.
Right.
Yeah, and then you're gonna be at the bottom of the U chart.
Because y'all all in the same spot. But if I'm in a bubble with you and you a businessman and you doing this and I see you and I see this.
That's what happened with my move here. It's like I feel like I'm in a different bubble.
People like
you are.
Yeah,
you
people
definitely in a different bubble.
People that's in Detroit, people in places where we don't get that no more. We don't get that shine no more. I'm pretty sure Gary, Indiana used to be a thriving black area.
It was.
Yeah.
We was a chocolate city at one point.
A chocolate city at one. I know because when I used to watch Comic View, they used to be in Gary, Indiana all the fucking time. A lot of comedians came from out of India. Like, I know, but now it's like, shit, y'all don't have that representation. Y'all don't see. You see what you see. Y'all already saying the niggas from Chicago moving out there. So what is it? Like,
man.
How can you grow if you don't see?
You can't. You can't.
We all
like I stress it. Like I was a fortunate kid growing up. Like I've always had family in Atlanta. So when we was little, we took summer breaks. We'd spend a week or two down there. You know what I'm saying? So as I got older and I moved down there, once I got adjusted and I got used to it, like I dreaded coming back here. I dreaded that I had to harden myself again. I dreaded the fact that I can't just walk outside and see a neighbor and speak. Like, it's crazy. Like,
that
shit that I've seen down there.
That'll make you hard living in an area like that. But here, like Shawty said, we don't support. If you come down here to Atlanta and you click up with the right person, they gonna put you in the direction and it ain't nothing. Now you got some niggas that's gonna cross you. That's anywhere, but you got
that's anywhere.
That if they fuck with your movement, they gonna put you on
in the place to be.
And they gonna put you in the place to be, and it's gonna benefit you and it's gonna benefit them too. Facts. We all benefiting off of this.
Right, because we working, use you because it's gonna work for me, but I ain't gonna misuse you.
Yeah. Right, I'm not gonna miss you.
Exactly.
I'm gonna win too, but I'm gonna win off of you too.
Yeah,
and ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, that's how.
Hell no, because we both winning. So shit, if you putting me in position to win, why the fuck wouldn't I want to see you win too?
So when somebody puts you in that position, then it's your duty to put another motherfucker in that position.
Exactly, pay it forward. We don't do that.
That's how we do it, but niggas don't do that shit.
Okay.
And that's how it's supposed to be. And that's why I made the statement about how the Midwest is. Like, we were supposed to, the people who came up here, we were supposed to go back and reach the South. We were supposed to come back and put them on and bring them up. You know what I'm saying? Help them get on and shit. But motherfuckers came up here, saw the money, saw the glitz and the glamour, and said, fuck y'all.
Yeah. And that's how we is.
I hate that shit. I feel out of place in Indiana. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be.
It may not be.
It ain't. You know it ain't where you're supposed to be.
It's not.
It's really a starting spot for people like us.
Mm-hmm.
We had 3 hours. I was gonna have her check this track out, but what I'm gonna do is email it to her
Yeah, nigga, email it to me.
I'm gonna have. She definitely can be on here whenever she wants. I'm gonna send her the info so she can get this.
Please come back. Please.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Even if you just pop in for a couple seconds and just want to get some motivational words and encouragement, because
right, look, we need a funny motherfucker on the panel.
You made me feel like what the purpose of this is not only to like inform them like we do, BK, but just to help motherfucker desire to want to leave Gary. Like if they feel like they got something bigger or something that they want trying to accomplish, for them to understand that 99.9 chances it can't be done. I thought what I was doing could be done now. The second I come here, I start making progress. I want to push that envelope on folks.
You got to put yourself, surround yourself around.
Because you're surrounded by different type of people with different mentality.
Surround yourself with like-minded people that's trying to do the same thing that you're trying to do. You can't go nowhere and try to elevate.
That's why when you brought this to the table and you presented doing this, you know, we was having that conversation. I'm like, man, look, I'm not trying to do this for the money. I'm not trying to get paid off this. I want to do this because I believe in it. I believe that we can do something positive with this.
Right.
I appreciate you for that, BK. Get him
no problem.
Instagram. I don't know if you got a Facebook or whatever.
Yeah, I do, but I keep getting locked up on Facebook, so I don't give out my Facebook. But my Instagram.
Yeah, I can imagine your Facebook is
ratchet as hell.
Mark be on your ass.
I'm a nigga, and I can't even say nigga. The whole Facebook community be taking my shit down. I've been doing good though. I've been out of jail, staying out of jail for this has been 3 months since I've been out of jail.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to abide by them cracker rules. But y'all follow me on at Goldie Locs 331. That's G.
I followed you. Put it in the comments. But I followed you already on Instagram.
I'm following you. I think I already followed.
I'm finna put it in the comments so they can follow up.
But yeah, just goddamn. I like this though. This is a good setup. This was a good thing. I like y'all whole vibe, how y'all debate, how y'all conversate, the topics. I like how you wrote your stuff down. It felt real good. I didn't know where I was coming into. Right. But this is what's up though. It ain't perfect, but it's a start. It inspired me to start. Like I see this setup and I'm like, I can start, I can do it too and go from there. Sometimes niggas just gotta show you some shit. Put your Instagram in. Just show it.
And guess what? I felt like I did what I was supposed to do for the day. Even though we had our conversation when you said that, I'm like, damn, I sparked another one. You know what I'm saying? You sparked it. And that's a good feeling because I know the universe gonna send me something else when you do it for purpose and not paper.
The banner. Goldie Locs, aka Big Goldie, bitch. Goldie. You should have said Big Goldie, bitch. Little bitch.
That's a shame right there.
Little fuck bitch.
A BGB, Big Goldie, bitch.
Big Goldie, bitch. I'm finna get that shit tattooed.
I got y'all make some shirts.
Oh my
God. I like that.
Big Goldie, bitch. Big Goldie across my neck, across my back. Big Goldie, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You make sure you let me know when you want to tap in.
It's A-Reeds, but we women, but we really feel like we got big dicks. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
Playing.
But that's because we are a masculine sign.
We are very masculine. I feel like I'm a black male who's 6'7" with a big dick, black long dread with tattoos all over my body. When I walk outside, the sun glisten on my skin because I use real cocoa butter on my skin, and I'm just this nigga when I walk out. And I, I got these crystals on me. I don't know what all the crystals fucking mean, but they mean some shit to me, and I got them and be protecting me from fuck niggas and shit. But I look like this. Like this,
right? But I look like a lady.
Yeah, that's the inside of me.
Right.
Look, I bow to both y'all motherfuckers. Hey, we out of here. I appreciate y'all tapping in. YouTube, Facebook. Y'all make sure y'all follow BK.
Yeah, man. Follow me. Follow and BK. Follow her. Shawty gonna keep it real.
Follow Goldie.
I fuck with her.
Follow me. We'll be back live.
Definitely.
Not anything next Wednesday at 9 Central, 10 p.m. Eastern.
I feel like if I gave BK some macaroni and cheese and after to taste this, she'll tell me the truth whether that shit was hitting.
Like-
Hell yeah, that shit nasty. I'm gonna tell you because I'm not gonna eat it. I'm gonna spit that shit out right in your face.
Go put it to the side.
The macaroni and cheese is just okay. It's not what it like. Maybe you need to add some shit to it. I know that. I'm just saying that's how she ain't gonna blab like, oh, this shit nasty as fuck.
Nah, I ain't gonna do you like that.
She is gonna make a like, you know what? Let me not make no more macaroni cheese. Buy it out the box. All right, y'all.
Hey, again.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say it real.
No, they know.
They know your
Everybody
name?
I'm really an open book in my community. They know exactly who I am.
Oh, okay.
I can't
Okay.
afford to stunt front, none of that shit.
Okay.
Like, so you get.
Nah, you can't.
That's who they get.
Cause she beat your ass.
Yeah.
So she know you.
Yeah, she know me.
She real close to you.
Yeah.
I
You
get
can't.
it.
And white people won't let me neither. Trust me. When you leave, she gon'. If I say anything that was off the. Oh, what was this?
Yeah.
But it's your boy Worthy. Y'all say bye to Goldie. Say bye to BK.
Bye
Man, I appreciate y'all for
bye.
tapping in. I'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Alrighty.
Where them horns at, BK? Where them horns at?
Wait a minute, hold on.
With the nails, oh yeah, Goldie. If you,
Oh,
I don't know if you like nails, but
Oh,
but
shit.
sis does press on.
Okay.
She don't mind. She's sending out pairs. She's looking for
Okay.
people to help promote her business because she does it all.
Well, fuck, you make some little bitty ones because when I roll my plant, I don't want to be able to smoke it down to the stinger.
Show her the other thing. Show her the other thing, son.
Oh, you talking about the little holder thing?
Yeah.
The little cute thing with the dangle on it. This hoe be killing me at the hookah spot with that shit. It just be dangling, jury dangling. Bitch, smoke that
Now,
damn
man,
roll. Let it burn.
Man strictly for marijuana use.
Okay.
All right, y'all. It's a wrap. We out of here.
All right.
Y'all,
Talk to you in the AM.
the three people that was looking.
Okay.
That us? 3 people.
Well, no, that's I don't know who that is. That's on that map.
I'm watching from my mom page.
Oh,
Renee Long, that's my mom page.
that was on.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Okay, that's what's up.
And I'll
All right.
definitely put you on game before you leave for that.
Please do. Please.
All right, y'all. I'm
All
out.
right, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night.
You too, girl.
All right.